It's my birthday and I'll cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Technically, it's Tuesday, but I guess we're doing it today. Roll credits. I can already tell this is going to be a bunch of fun because one dog is inside and one dog... Oh no, both dogs are inside. Guys, it is my birthday. I'm Videodrew. Welcome to my show that is entirely under my control and I know exactly what's going to be happening tonight. Here's one dog, here's two dogs. Hi Tulpa, hi Sammy. Oh, are you going to help me co-host? Are you going to help me co-host? Yes, you are, yes, you are. So like I said, this is my birthday stream and this is for me, Videodrew, who is the star of the show. You can send me money for my birthday by going to streamlabs.com/Videodrew. And don't worry, I'll get the sizing right on this donation bar so it doesn't look like I am losing at like Warcraft or something. Okay, hi! Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us at this earlier time for reasons that I still don't know why. But we're about to do a show, and that means I bring on my favorite crow host. Not co-host, crow host. You're my favorite co-host. It's time for Daney. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Hey. It's my favorite thing in the entire world. It's my favorite thing in the entire...
Thank you.
No, not you. He's a
Why
puppy.
not?
Because I collected these dogs' teeth, and you don't have any teeth for me, as far as I know. Crows don't have teeth.
I
But
can
this
send
dog...
you my teeth. I have tons of teeth of mine.
You know
Here,
what? You want to see
look.
something cool? Here's a dog tooth. And it tries to eat it so much. Here, let's see.
Here's my teeth.
Oh, wait, yours are way bigger. Oh, that's kind of cool. So here's my dog's tooth. Watch what happens when I put it near my dog. They get desperate. They love teeth. These dogs want to eat teeth so badly. They're so Drew. It's so Drew that these dogs just want to eat teeth. So, Daney,
Yeah.
you want a tooth? You want a tooth? You can't have it. It doesn't go back in your mouth. It stays away. Okay.
I don't think you
what do you
should
have planned for my
feed
birthday?
dogs. I don't think. What?
What do you have planned for my birthday? It's my birthday party.
Oh yeah,
And-
we canceled that.
Well,
It's
I
just
just want
going
you
to
to know
be
that
just you and me.
Okay,
Like-
well, that's fine.
like
I do want you to know that I'm very difficult to please for birthdays. I don't like surprises.
I did
And-
the best stuff for you last year.
Yeah, I mean, that was great. But one time on my birthday, I made out with Evan Peters. So, you know, it's a pretty high bar to set.
Look. Ask Sean. We canceled your birthday tonight.
Okay, I'll ask Sean. Fine, Sean, come on board and Danny, put on some headphones or something. I hear an echo.
It's not me. I always think it's me.
You're the only other person on screen. Hey, Sean.
Hi, Drew.
So what do you got planned for my birthday? Did you bring Evan Peters here? Did you get him from Mayors of Easttown, or what's going on?
I'm a little confused. Today's not your birthday, so we didn't.
Today's
plan
not my
anything.
birthday, correct, but it is my birthday weekend, which counts as most of my birthday month, which I haven't seen anything yet for, which is kind of... I'm not saying you dropped the ball. I'm just saying that you have entirely dropped the ball on my birthday.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Drew. Like as far as I understood, that the show wasn't gonna land on your birthday, so that's why we didn't plan anything. So it's
Okay,
my
good.
mistake. I apologize.
Great,
Just
so
a
I can just
regular
vamp for an
standard.
hour and a half, and I just had to come here half an hour early to do so. That's fine. Let's start now.
Wait.
Oh.
Hold on. Okay, guys. Listen, I'm just going to tell you, we actually did plan something for Drew's birthday. We have a whole amazing shindig, a hangout, if you will. Interesting. Thank you, Crow. Thank you, Crow host. But, you know, as you can see, I'm the... Oh, well, you can't see my name right now, so I'm just going to fix that. Let me just... How do I get up into Danny's spot? Thank you. I'm the birthday MC. What's up? So we're going to do this thing and have a little bit of fun. We have some games to play. We have some people joining us. It's going to be a great time. Are we ready?
So is Evan Peters, is he here, or is he... Did you bring him here?
I need you to give me his contact information so
Okay,
that I
I
can
will.
get Evan Peters here. But
310. 299. Just kidding.
whoa, hold on. Let me just.
Wow, don't do that live
no.
on the internet, please.
Oh, that's the worst thing we've ever done here. Hey, raise your hand here if you would donate money. Whoa, look at that. That was a crazy ass
We
alert
already
box.
got a donation from John Kaiser, who said, "Happy not birthday. I had the electricity in Danny's shed turned off in your honor."
My
Oh, look at
electricity
that.
is always shut.
Wonderful. That is delightful, and I love it. Thank you for saying
Danny, you
that.
didn't need electricity in your crow shed, right?
Whoa.
I never have.
Do we get another
Whoa.
birthday donation? These things are lasting forever. Or like they have to
Ooh,
last for
ooh.
longer so I can see it. But that's
Happy,
cool.
happy birthday donated 53.
And guys, listen, right now for Drew's birthday, we have a very, very magical Zoom going on. You know how we do an after party every Live in the Dark? We have a during party, I guess. It's a happy birthday party.
So I'm sorry, you're having a birthday party that I'm not invited to on a Zoom call right now. That's
You
actually
are
pretty good.
Yeah, we have
Because the link is
That's
the link's in the
pretty
private
good.
chat. So
Go.
if you're 5
I don't know if you're made to say that we have a Zoom call, Amber.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
actually
was.
love this idea. If for my
Everybody's
birthday
supposed to
you
be in
guys
it.
all want to go meet somewhere else and let me just to host a show, that's fine.
I was supposed to tell her. It's in the private chat. So we have an exclusive Zoom call going on during the show. So links on Patreon. Do that. Send in your questions and comments for Videodrew. Send us your Streamlabs. Give us your money. You know, all that stuff.
Whoa.
Docs Evan Peters,
Dale
all that.
Cooper. Yo, Dale Cooper's in the house too, donating $100 every day, once a day. Give yourself a present. Holy shit, Dale! I always knew you'd show up.
But listen,
No.
we have guests and we have games. So
Okay.
without further ado, I'm going to invite Miss Cheddar on. That would be the lovely Alex Mack. Hello.
Whoa! Hi,
Whoa.
Alex. But also,
Oh, which,
happy birthday, Drew.
happy
Money
birthday,
just
whatever, I don't
flowing
know.
in. Thank you,
We
Em.
have the lovely Molly Damon. Hi,
hey.
welcome. Oh, with
Hello.
that fabulous fan. Oh my gosh, it reminds me of my
That's a nice fan, Miss Molly.
I'm really excited to see you all. I'm also really sad that I changed my alert donation, so it makes much louder noises right now because that's something I should not have done.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
It
but
happens,
then we have,
it happens.
last and not least at all, the lovely Jen Kemp. So
we
have
Jen's here. Finally, our interview.
Jen
can
is
happen.
here. It's amazing. So, you know, every week you and Danny play these really awesome games with your guests, but now we're going to play a game dedicated to you.
Okay.
And it's called Drew and Fake Movie News.
Okay, dokie. How do you do it?
Okey-dokey.
Do I have to play or I just get a judge?
So we're
No,
going to
you
have
just
some
do it.
you get to judge. So we're
Okay.
going to have 4 movie news stories about you to go over.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay?
I love it.
So
I love it.
So
It's about me.
yeah, it's about you. I mean, it's your birthday. Let's do this thing.
Okay. Let's do it.
And as always, I have to read. Okay. On the heels of the international release of Fast 9 and to continue the momentum of the franchise has cast Videodrew for the next 2 films of the Fast and Furious franchise and our own spin-off film.
Oh wow. So wait, now you guys tell me what I'm doing in the Fast and Furious movies? Okay. Sounds good.
Now the ladies here have to comment on the proposed film.
So
Okay, guys, help them out in the comments. Give them some ideas.
Well, I mean, clearly they're going to space. So if Drew's going to be involved, I think it's going to turn into the spinoff of like Solaris caliber kind of psycho thriller, which I think is sorely missing from the franchise right now. They've already like written out the Coronas, so I think it's time to go down a little deeper path. And I think Drew's the thing to get us there. I hear casting news, and I just assume you were already in Knives Out too. So I'm a little confused. That's not where we went.
It is true that I killed Han, and I don't think that's been revealed yet. So spoiler alert.
Solo?
very good.
Solo.
Hey.
Yeah, he just keeps popping up and different people keep killing him. It's fine. It's fun. But I agree. I think space is a good place to go. I would also advocate for some kind of undead aspect to this. Maybe like space vampires, space zombies, something.
Space vampires. Yeah, I like that. That hasn't been done yet. That's actually a new idea. And
Yeah.
I will be taking that for my future biography.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about
Hear
you?
me out.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Hear me out. I'm gonna
Hearing.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, they're going to space because they have a final mission to somehow rob the flag from the moon. That is the new goal. Okay, and so they're on.
But they're Americans. Wouldn't they want to just put more American flags on the moon?
Yeah, but we
There's
don't
some
know
of them are Americans.
who's the benefactor in this mission. We don't know yet. Okay, hear me out though. And so they are going to the moon to get the flag that's waving but not waving. You feel me? And while they're there on the moon,
Wait, why is it not
who
flaving?
there? But who is there? But what's her face from Superman?
This is a great pitch. I'm already sold. What's her face?
What's her face?
What's her face?
You have to narrow it down.
Like leather getup. She's flying around.
Oh, that chick.
And it's actually Drew being her. And so
I thought you meant Miss Techmeyer.
and Drew is actually suggesting, hey, you know what's the fastest thing, not only in the world, but in the galaxy? Super space speed. Like,
Yeah. That's when I get the Millennium Falcon and kill the other Han. It's gonna be great.
And Drew is going to show the entire crew how they can take the Fast and Furious that much faster.
I love
really
that,
like
and
this.
No.
I feel like something. So the goal being to get the flag. I feel like the flag like the pole for the flag unscrews, and there's a bunch of secrets about the Illuminati inside.
That's national treasure. That's pretty much where this series will go.
Yeah.
Fast and the
I
Furious
like what
meets
you all
National
did.
Treasure.
Now, do I get to pitch my idea?
Yes, of course. It's your
Go for
Okay,
birthday.
so you guys were all really close. That you guys all took the idea that it's going to space necessarily, but I would argue that we're going through a time loop. That's the other thing the Fast and Furious movies have not done yet, is go through the space-time dimension. So we're actually going to be going in a Groundhog's Day time crime scenario to pull off a time heist, but not like the kind in Endgame, a better kind. So yeah. Oh, Ratson King donated. Thanks to you, Ratson King.
Jesus Christ, where those people were like in the other 37 episodes?
I don't know.
Jesus
I'm going to
Christ.
change this widget real quick. Okay, next one.
They've been saving up and hustling just for this
Next
moment.
one.
So it's all going to come flooding in now.
I love it.
Sean, what did I tell you about names? Really? All right, okay. Lin-Manuel Miranda has announced a sequel
Wow.
to his very successful play Hamilton, entitled Hamilton Returns, a zombie horror musical, and casts Videodrew as a witch that brings Hamilton back to life.
It is true.
I
I've
am
done that before.
Fully here for this. This sounds like the best musical ever.
Yes.
I've done this.
I know a Broadway producer. Could probably
Yes.
help with this.
Okay, so what do you guys got? What's the question? The question is how would I do this? It
I
sounds
love
like
that there's
that's
no
fun.
question at all. It's like, just go.
There's no question.
There's no
I
question
think
here.
we're all just very
Improv.
much
It's a
on
pitch
board
meeting,
for
that's
this
all it is.
idea.
Yeah.
Okay, I would just like to say that this is not so much a pitch as it is ripped from the headlines. I have brought Hamilton back to life before. The unfortunate thing about this is that they don't tell you this, but Hamilton will come back as a zombie, and that's going to cause a lot of problems down the line.
And
Sorry,
then that
guys.
one bullet really, really does count because you
Yeah.
got to make it a headshot.
You got to make it a headshot. That's exactly it. Thank you.
I like it. I really like it. I think we could really go, deep and dark and very into the woods-esque and like
Mhm.
mix that up with some witchiness.
Mhm.
Could be a lot of fun. And then zombie Hamilton.
Yes, and then also Cruella's there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we can absolutely cast Evan Peters in this.
Yes, absolutely. And just like the regular Into the Woods, you could cast my friend Billy Magnuson. I like to name drop as much as possible. So that's
Oh yeah.
It is my birthday.
You
so I
don't
will-
have to pick that name up.
Yeah, I don't.
Because it's your
Hamilton, but
birthday and
make
it's
it
your
witchy.
show.
NerdChronic in the comments, Hamilton but make it witchy, which is funny because that is what Manson told the Manson chicks to do that night that they all went crazy. He didn't tell them to kill anyone. He just said make it witchy. And so, long
They
story
ran with
short, there's a very funny in-joke about what I thought Germany told Japan to do during World War II. The NerdChronic has turned into just go to America and make it witchy. So, and that was the events of Pearl Harbor. Anyway, there's another musical we could do. I like it.
Hmm.
I think just saying make it witchy that should be just everyone's
I will
life
need one of you
advice.
to
Okay.
I will need one of you to rap like right now on the spot about what this musical will look like.
I don't watch musicals.
Go.
By the way.
I'm just kidding, guys.
Danny, I don't watch musicals.
Let's go to the next one of these. I like this. I like me starring and stuff, but I'll save my musical theater.
By the way,
idea for
we have a new musical idea.
Oh,
Daney and the
Sean?
Great Comet of 2021.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! I've only listened to the prologue of that, but I've listened to the prologue about 90 times, and I made NerdChronic watch it earlier today.
All right, next.
Week that when it's coming out to theaters, it is on your birthday weekend, though.
Oof,
It really
oof.
is.
Yeah.
That is curious. Okay. Oh, that's an easy one, Sean. Really? You creative person. Before the release of the anticipated Cruella
Yay!
film, Disney has announced a sequel starring Videodrew called Cruella New Attitude, where Drew is in the search for the perfect dog as her new co-host.
It says dog.
Yeah. I was
Well,
like,
bored
my
now.
mind was already reading the last part and my excitement level.
I volunteer as
You did a good
tribute,
job.
for I am a dork.
I mean, I think
so-
she's already got two perfect
Yeah,
dorks.
this actually just feels like a biopic. So this is like Oscar bait. Like this is something that's going to happen anyway. So I'm all for it.
Look, no one loves dorgs more than me.
No,
But-
instead of being Cruella New Attitude, it should be like Cruella, that bitch.
Yeah, it should be that bitch. That is what people say about her. I do like the idea that I am her because I am her, and I do like the idea that I get 99 more dogs than I currently have. By the way, that movie's supposed to be bomb, and I just want to say that I've watched every trailer for that movie about 300 times. I've never been so invested in a movie trailer in my entire life. So if anyone from that trailer who worked on that trailer is in the audience tonight, like I'm assuming they are, good job. And yes, catch me in the sequel. Catch me if you can.
Wow. I have cats, by the way. I don't know if everybody.
No, that
cares.
movie was terrible. No.
Hey, the
Too many
movie was
buttholes.
terrible. The animals are cool.
Too many buttholes in that movie.
Oh
The
my
animals.
Zack
god.
Snyder's
so
butthole
many.
mix. That's what we need. Zack Snyder's butthole cut.
I
That's
didn't
the
know that
only
there
reason I watch it again.
It's
So
really
yeah.
weird.
there's nothing I need more in my life than a movie about a girl who is crazy and she decides that her name is something else than what people call her, and then she decides to be a supervillain, and then she decides to like murder Emma Thompson's dogs. I can't think of like a more autobiographical movie than that, or My Restraining Order that Emma Thompson placed against me. It was during the Kenneth years. It was really
Funny
weird.
story. I never had a restraining order. Crazy, huh?
And like no, because maybe they don't have those in Brazil.
Check your mail.
Never?
Check your mail.
You know, there's always time, Danny.
You're
might
young,
have
Danny.
one-
Give it a moment.
You might have one against you that you don't know about.
I mean, I can go
Oh,
find
wait.
one.
Holy.
Delia's comment. There is apparently an exclusive Zoom call going on right now for people that want to experience my birthday party without me. That's such a good idea.
I
You
gave you the
shouldn't-
link.
you should-
You're supposed to go.
Like right now, I'm on camera.
I know. I said the same thing. I was like, oh,
Okay, try
We'll
to
go,
look
don't
like
worry.
this. This is the VIP room. That's just like for the regular.
They're having
Okay.
a viewing party.
Oh, I see what it is. It's like a panel thing where you guys have all come to hear us talk, but then there's a room where people are rudely talking over the panel. I get it. No, I like that.
Yeah, that's how they all go.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not it's exactly how they are reacting. I'm seeing them like right now. They're like nodding their
Can
head.
I hear who else is at my party?
No, because it's supposed to be a surprise.
Okay. I just
All
feel
right.
like some people might have to leave before I get there. I want to hear their birthday wishes, but that's good.
You're going to hear everything, don't you?
Yeah, awesome.
Somebody should, I don't know, record it.
Oh no, is that
Yeah,
what's
do
happening?
something.
Did I see my sister was in here? Did I see this? I haven't been really looking at the chat. Let's see what's going
No,
on
that
here.
wasn't
He
impossible.
is.
Oh, okay. One or the other thing is true.
All right.
Hi, Hannah.
We still have like a final one, right, Sean? One more, okay. Okay, no
Ooh.
weird names. Universal Pictures has announced a reboot of the 1983 film Videodrome to be directed by David Lynch and starring Videodrew as the lead. No other casting or release date is known at this time.
I mean,
Thank
there's
you
no
for
other
that.
casting because it's just going to be her playing all the roles. Because
Yes.
that's the only way to go forward here. So
It's I'm both James Woods and also anyone else who was in Videodrome.
And you never actually say just words. You have to sing all your lines.
Well, I assume that it's going to be like Pokemon, like how Pokemon work, which is I would just go around saying my name a bunch and just be like Videodrew. I didn't know we named Pokemon after the things that they say out loud. That seems like a weird thing to do. But now that I know that, yeah, I'd love to play.
Mm-hmm.
I like this idea. I have not seen the movie Videodrome. However, in Atlanta, there's a famous movie rental shop called Videodrome. So I imagine this as Drew running a video rental shop in Atlanta and just convincing everyone that comes in to watch very specific movies.
That is kind of like what the sequel to Videodrome would be.
Yeah.
Besides Existence, it's just me convincing you to watch a very specific pirated movie that will like change your brain.
Yeah.
Sorry for that weird Existence reference, but like
I like the font of the title.
I like
I
how
do
the
too.
X is capitalized and there's a Z at the end. That's a very cool thing that they did with that title.
I would have to say, so it's directed by him. However, I'm gonna have the writer be
Hand?
Ryan Johnson.
Flash Johnson.
Why do you have cards all of the sudden?
Ryan Johnson.
Okay.
Because I have Cinelinks. That's why.
Look at my
Damn
game.
it.
Forgiving him for not letting me be in The Last Jedi.
It was gonna be Ryan Johnson or Wes Anderson. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna put that. I don't know if I want Videodrew in the Wes Anderson world.
yeah, Wes Anderson, David Lynch film sounds
That
very
feels- that
interesting.
That actually sounds. That
That would
perfect.
be-
The dialogue would be perfect. It would all be like very stilted, like very like precocious dialogue. I feel like that actually works. The color schemes.
Yeah, the color
Thank
palette would
you,
be
Lucas.
fascinating. So
I wish. Cinelinks for $21.95. Hey there.
Look at my game.
If you want to check it out, you can try it on Amazon and also on the website. You can get a 10% discount. What's up?
So wait, so the Ryan Johnson thing is actually kind of cool because like because it is my birthday and I am allowed to name drop. As everyone knows, I was supposed to be in The Last Jedi and we had my plane ticket book and they had me fitted for a costume and everything. And like 2 days before I was supposed to fly out, I got a phone call from Ryan that nobody who was a journalist was allowed on set anymore because one of his friends from Maine and Cool News had like messed up and leaked a bunch of stuff from set. So me and him might have beef. If I was not in Star Wars and I could have been, and then that would have been cool. But
he
you know what?
owes you clearly. So
I'll allow it.
I'm so upset. Next time I see Ryan, I'm gonna yell at him for that.
Yeah.
Please.
We're on a first name basis. It's fine.
We are. I will say, me and Ryan do play. We're the two people still playing Pokemon Go, so we'll like swap
Wait,
presents
what?
a lot.
Really?
Pokemon Go, yeah,
What?
yeah.
I think there was an event yesterday. Was it yesterday or
I
was it this
still
weekend?
plays Pokemon this day. I still play.
Well, Pokemon
Sometimes
Snap.
it's
Pokemon Go are two very different things.
Yeah, no, I'm saying they're the original one. The original ones.
Well, let's see. I don't know. I just have a big pile of Pokemon cards that I'm now trying to sell. Does anyone want an Ancient Mew?
Hey,
See, this has never been opened.
Good holographic.
it is holographic. I have a Charizard that's
Those are
holographic.
rare. Yeah.
man, wait, show this Charizard real quick.
Yeah, this Charizard is getting some real
Charizard.
heat online. I have a Lugia.
You can get Charizards for good money.
Yo,
Depending
the thing
on
is,
this
Charizard's
Charizard, you
super
can get a
good.
lot of money. I'm not kidding.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's get the
So-
Charizard out.
One thing that's really cool about Pokemon Go that I found out was cemeteries are huge for people to go to, and like I forget what it's called, but it's like when they
The
Spawn?
gym battles or whatever. Yeah.
big group
Or
of people.
spawn
Make
points.
love.
For whatever
Oh,
reason, they
yeah.
put spawn points in the cemetery.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the spawn points. And I actually like drove to like a random one, and it was just like me and like 4 other people in their cars, just kind of like, what are we doing here? Are we doing this? Yeah, we're doing this.
That's actually pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of cool
You
reasons.
can get a lot of money with that card.
It's
Yeah.
a little
That
bit bent,
particular
but there's a
card.
lot of reasons to go to
There's the
graveyards.
commission.
I was in New York City when Pokemon Go first happened, and you would just go every night to Central Park and run around. It wasn't very safe, but like it was very cool. Yeah, I can get a lot of money for this one, I think. But so who still plays Pokemon? I hope a lot of people, because I'm selling these on Mercari. Mercari.
Makari.
Mercari. Thank
Something
you.
like
Damn, that's cool.
Well, on that note, so it seems like, our first game is done, which means our first segment is almost done. Now, ladies, I know two of you had a hard out. Alex, do you want to tell Videodrew a birthday message since you're here hanging out with us?
Danny's a better co-host. That's her oath.
That's not a birthday message.
Bye, Alex.
Bye, Alex.
What's up, Boo Boo?
Not much. Here's a Snorlax.
I do love Snorlax. I feel bad for Snorlaxes because I get a lot of shit for no reason. Because
This one's not holographic, but it's Mewtwo. I think that one's special. I'm just going to show you guys all the Pokemon cards that I stole from Eric's house.
Me too, right there. I am out here on the East Coast, obviously, and it's already midnight. And I'm trying to get used to waking up at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to try to cut it short here quick because I love life. Drew, I'm so grateful to call you a friend. I love having cinema bites with you and diving into these weird, sometimes shitty, sometimes amazing movies with you. And I'm just so glad to call you a friend, genuinely.
Oh,
You're just
thanks,
a
honey.
ball of weird, zigzaggy, wonderful light that I talk to every single, almost I feel like every other day. On some
How you perceive me? Because that's also how I perceive myself. So that's good to know.
A ball of zigzaggy. Well, every time I see you, you're always like in some zigzag pattern.
Yes, that is true. I am sort of like a broken television set from the 50s.
In the best way possible. Like if David Lynch hosted an Andy Griffith show episode in black and white, but there'd be like random blips of color that would be in kind of reminiscent of WandaVision in some fashion.
I don't want to keep you too late, but I do not want to know why you went with Andy Griffith.
Andy Griffith? Have you not seen the Andy Griffith show? It's like,
I've seen it. That's why I'm asking.
But I'm not going to go into that. But again, I'm so grateful to call you a friend. You're amazing. You're so warm. You're so kind. And you always put yourself last. And anyone that comes in contact with you, whether it be like super casual, like casual, like through Twitter or whatever, or like when it comes to like actually meeting you in person and screaming at you through a bathroom, it is always guaranteed amazing experience because that's literally how we met.
Yeah, you were my very first fan experience, and it lived up to expectations.
Literally screamed at you in the bathroom
and I screamed back because I was very scared.
Bathroom stall. You were washing your hands, or you were drying your hands.
I was pretending to do both. Yes.
Yes, that's the answer. Correct. Awesome.
Well, I love you, Alex. I will see you on Tuesday when we will be reviewing Quills, my favorite movie of all time that I have a poster for that I brought to college.
Sexy Joaquin Phoenix and a not so sexy Jeffrey Rush.
I think he's very sexy in that movie, but that's debatable.
Well, cool. All right.
See you on Tuesday, Alex.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, worst crow host.
Oh.
Go munch on some cheese or something.
All
I love
right.
Alex, by the way.
Well, so munch on some cheese, and when you're done, Molly, tell us all
love
about
cheese, by
how
the
you
way.
feel about Videodrew on her birthday.
I mean, this is the best birthday month, first of all. It was also my birthday month, so go us.
Are you a Gemini or are you a Taurus?
I'm a Taurus.
Gotcha. Gemini over here.
Oh.
Ooh, donation from Chris Single saying, does it say anything? I can't read it. It says something, it's very small. Happy birthday. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a
Nailed
very
it.
difficult
Thank
phrase.
you.
But thank you so much to the Schmoedown for bringing me together with Videodrew and the dungeon. It's been amazing getting to know everyone on the faction. And I'm over here on the East Coast too, and I'm like, I need to get over there and like meet everyone that I've gotten to know so well over this past crazy year. But Drew, I love you, and I love the crazy spin that you put on Schmoedown, and that you just don't give a fuck, and I love it so much. And I just love, you're like one of my favorite characters in the Schmoedown.
Oh, thank you. I will say, and I'll say I won't keep you too long, but I will say that NerdChronic knows this to be true, that every time that I watch you guys do reaction video to one of my matches, I'm always like, I can't tell, does Molly like me or is Molly scared? Or does Molly like me? I was like, I think, and then I did the horror exhibition match. I was like, I think Molly likes me. I think Molly likes me.
Yeah. No, the weirder the better. Trust me.
Woo. Wow,
Perfect.
Sean.
You fit right in with this crew.
Why would these messages read out loud, and also why are they so tiny? I can't read that. It says, happy birthday, I think, again. Good, guys.
Please, everybody, just say happy birthday, because that's every time. Oh, yeah, happy birthday.
And yes,
right, happy birthday, guys.
Happy birthday. And I cannot wait to, I want to talk to you about your almost Last Jedi experience, because
Oh, yeah.
I feel like we could make that happen just in our minds. We could write that story for your character.
I have definitely written myself some slash fiction from my diary from middle school about how I'm in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Mostly to kill Billy D. Williams because I was so angry about Han Solo. And I couldn't tell the difference between the actors and the characters.
Yeah.
That's why I spelled his name Han
You're a
Solo.
perfect human being. Oh my god. How did I live without you?
All right. Yeah, it's late here for me too, but thanks for having me. And again, happy birthday.
Thank you. See, Molly.
Thank you, Colin.
Good night.
Molly is better
And
at Star
Jen.
Wars. I would say that, like, when I was a kid, I thought that I was the best at Star Wars because I read the extended books, and I had a really big crush on Han Solo, and I thought that's just basically what you needed to be very good at Star Wars. And now, as an adult, I realize there's so much more to it that involves facts and not feelings. And that's the Jedi way, and that's probably why I'll never be into Star Wars. Not truly. Not like...
Because
not
the
like-
Sith rules!
You can come be a Sith
Don't
with us.
keep yourself out. You're good.
I mean, like, it's just like the Sith and the Jedi have a lot of rules. Like, it's kind of like it's like if you're like an Orthodox Jew, like that's kind of like that thing where it's like I'm like a Reform Judaism. So like we don't have as many rules.
You gotta go
To me,
bounty
like,
hunter. That's just
Exactly.
straddle the line. You're good.
I don't want to believe in like midi-chlorians, and I don't want to wear white robes. They both seem kind of culty, both sides of the Star Wars spectrum.
Absolutely.
I'm not into it. Mm-hmm. Jen,
Yeah.
you were my favorite person to play last year. You were
I would think so. Yeah. No, like honestly, Drew, you're amazing. You're an inspiration. Like I remember the first time I saw you play in the Schmoedown, I was like, she knows exactly what she's doing, and it's brilliant. So when I was first approached and said, "Hey, I want you to be in a live match against Videodrew," I was like, "This is amazing." But I know I cannot live up to this character persona that you've created because it is just so fascinating. And I was like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to feel about this. And then you reached out to me and I was like, she is just the most genuine person. And I know your whole thing is that like, you don't give a shit and you're just there to have fun and do your thing. But guys, like she puts so much work and dedication and creativity to every aspect of the Schmoedown on both the skill and the entertainment level that you've just raised the bar for everybody. So I count myself privileged just to be listed anywhere near your name and to be there for that live match between us and to see you do that perfect game. Like I was in tears. I didn't know anything about the whole bet you had going for the first round. So I was like, oh my God, I'm so glad that happened. So it was amazing. And I'm just glad that I had a front row seat and everyone got to see how amazing you are. And that's just in the Schmoedown. You're also just amazing at life. And I love you. You're amazing. So
I love you too, Jen. I have to say, I feel the same way about being in the free for all with you this year. I didn't get to play you like on screen, but
I
my
know.
God, when
you were so early. I was like, come back. I was like,
and you showed up and you just fucking dominated, and then you managed to pull out that Jenny Nicholson reference from The Land Before Time. It was like me doing the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood gif, where I was like, oh,
Jenny Nicholson has saved my life in quarantine. Like I binged her stuff hard all the way through again, and I'm like desperately waiting. I think she's working on a Barbie video right now, and it's like the one thing that I'm looking forward to, like more than In the Heights, more than any other movie. I'm looking forward to the Jenny Nicholson Barbie video.
Cool. At this point, I'm almost about to send her an angry letter, being like, "I demand more content from you." But then I was like, Drew, you're glass houses and stones, first of all, and when it comes to like Patreon expectations. Second of all, she just made a list of all her video. If you're a Patreon member, you can like watch all of her videos. She made like a master list doc, and I'm just gonna go through every single one of the private like Jenny videos. Oh, I love her so much.
So good. So good.
Muppets from Space, never forget.
So I was like, of course you're the one person that would appreciate Jenny Nicholson as well. It's like, thank you, there's somebody. So I was like, I feel like I'm talking to the wall. So I was like,
Jen, I need you to be on screen for this because I'm finally going to get to do my job from the Discord in a YouTube video. Garth McMurray, I can't wait for things to get more normal so I can run into Jen Kemp at our comic store, Kamikaze, someday.
I'm coming. I am coming eventually. Yes, I'm cleared June 1st. I'm back in the world, which means that maybe I'll go to the store and immediately come home and play games. So that's about it.
You know what's funny?
That's normal me. So
I've been cleared for a little while now, and it hasn't changed my routine at all because, like, turns out I just like it here and I like it at home, and don't make me go out.
Yeah,
amen.
It's hot out now too. Like I'm not gonna sweat over shit. So yeah.
I just want to get to do my job on a YouTube video. Garth, pick that name up. Pick it up.
Pick the name up now.
Oh, here we go again.
Yeah.
I've been there before though. I just didn't know him at the time, so it's a good store.
That's a good one. Wait, so you're in Boston too? I feel like the Boston outpost of Schmoedown is getting pretty large. Like there's Paige.
Literally, Paige and I were on a screen together, and we found out that we went to the same high school. So I don't know what it is. So not at the same time, but
that's crazy. Oh wait, Abby donated. Thanks. Happy birthday to my one and only queen, Videodrew. Thank you, Abby. I love you, Abby.
Abby. That's amazing.
I will say, I love Abby so much because I've tried to sort of like game out sometimes. I go overboard with trying to game out like the questions that may be asked in Schmoedown. And I think at one point I was trying to game out which matches I thought Abby had written or which questions or whatever. And I was like, I had this theory, and Abby, you don't have to confirm or deny. I had a theory that Abby's questions are always going to be geolocational based. And it's based on like literally pure gut instinct. So Abby, let me know if that's true and if I should start studying like state geography more.
I'm just always looking for a Herbie fully loaded question, and I will be over the moon if I actually get one. So
amen to that. Okay,
I know they're like censoring her and they're holding back, but I want more. So.
Yeah, no,
so we
I
gotta move on to segment 2, guys.
Mm-hmm.
We got more stuff to do.
Yeah,
all right,
there's more birthday to have.
We're also doing an unboxing, I've decided, because I have a lot of stuff.
Abby, that's tea.
Wow.
Well, Jen, you have said a beautiful message. We'll see you in the Zoom. Don't worry. We'll all be there. Yeah. I promise.
I don't sleep anymore. I'll be over there.
Eventually, Drewella will make it there too.
Okay.
All right. Happy birthday.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you.
Second appearance of Jane Kemp.
This is third technically because she was there. This is shampoo that I already own that I forgot that I bought for myself again. That's one box.
That seems like a bottle, not a shampoo.
So in the middle of introducing segment 2, we're doing an unboxing. I'm digging it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. All right. So for our second segment, words are hard. We're doing some, interviewee random chat kind of things. And we have some videos too, because we have a lot of people who sent a lot of love for Drewella.
Oh.
Okay.
But before we start showing some videos, I'm going to introduce our next 3 guests. That would be the lovely PG, Peggy Gubbins.
Oh, Peggy, what up?
Hey. And then we have the lovely Rachel Silvestrini.
Hello, Rachel.
My Disney villain sister from another Mister.
And then our lovely Nancy.
Hey, Mr. Chronic, what up?
Hey,
Mr. Chronic.
The VideoChronic.
Oh,
the better. Whoa, shots fired.
Okay.
I love it. By the way, don't delete me out of this video. Don't do that now.
Thanks for that lie. Appreciate it.
Bring yourself back. That was adorable.
This is some. Okay, so this looks like some bath gel, but like with lavender in it. So that's cool because I like baths.
Baths are dope.
Yeah.
Now, listen. So I wanted to open this up first with a very, very special video cut by our lovely friend Marisol McKee. And yeah, this is the first video. So we're gonna play that in just a moment, and it's I've heard it's amazing. I haven't
Sean
watched it,
does
but I
his
received
work.
it earlier.
Marisol made me a video. That's
A
so
lot of
cool.
people made you a video.
That's so cool.
Come on, Sean. He's not difficult.
Log lady. Statue of Liberty here, reminding you that you missed your court date. What's up with that? Just kidding. I'm kidding. All jokes aside, happy birthday, Drew. I'm sorry I couldn't be there for the festivities tonight, but just know that I'm there in spirit. I'll be throwing back a shot of whiskey for you for sure. So I hope you're doing the same, whatever your drink of choice is. But yeah, just real quick, I just wanted to just say that, you know, like I'm really happy to have gotten to know you, and I really thank the Schmoedown gods that, you know, like I got to know somebody like you, and already have just become somebody who I really liked having as a friend, and like a connection of support in this league. I think that's really awesome, and you're amazing, and I can't wait to see everything that you do. I already love everything that you already do, and I can't wait to see more of it. And yeah, I'm sorry I'm not there, but have an amazing birthday, surrounded by love. Hug all the pups, all those beautiful little balls of fur. Hug them, keep them close. Have an awesome time. And actually, okay, give me one recommendation, the best one you can, for the best horror movie to watch on your birthday.
Ooh.
And that's it. All right. Happy birthday again. Have an amazing time. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Ooh. First of all, I'm gonna cry. I love Marisol so much. She's so wonderful. Wait, am I supposed to like talk back to her right now and tell her what movie?
It is your birthday. Do whatever you want.
Okay. God, what should you watch? What should you watch from my birthday? Is that supposed to be like a movie that like would make me like the most Drew like horror movie? NerdChronic, help me out here. I think maybe like I always recommend Cube because I think it's just a really smart, well done horror movie or sci-fi horror movie. Can't go wrong with something like, God, Pontypool. Even I think that would be a very good Marisol movie because it's sort of like a cerebral, like horror movie. Hereditary, Midsommar, any of them. Just maybe The Fly, the original. Baskin. Oh yeah, Baskin. Let's make you regret ever being alive. You have to watch Baskin. I know Rick Radis has been forever changed for having seen Baskin. So, Rachel, have you seen it?
I have. It is so disturbing.
It is the most messed up movie I've ever seen. Lon showed it to me, and then I couldn't get it out of my head. And I talked to Rick Radis about it on one of his shows. And then the director came on like the following week and like did an interview about it because the director's just around because it's it's a Turkish director. He's like, "What up?" And I'm like, "Oh, I want to be friends with the Baskin guy." Maybe no. It's a very upsetting film.
See, I would say as like because it's a birthday, maybe Happy Death Day to You, or Happy
That's a
Death
good one. And it does have time loops, which are my favorite thing in the world, or like time loopy movies. I'd say maybe that episode of Black Mirror, the USS Callister. That's one of my favorite episodes of television of all time. The one with Jimmy Simpson and Jesse Plemons. That one's really good. Man, I mean, all the Lynch. I would say take another look at Inland Empire because you know that's going to come up at some point this season, and it's a really underrated David Lynch movie. It's a nice prequel to Twin Peaks: The Return. Go watch Twin Peaks: Fire Walk with me. Go watch the new Cronenberg Sun movie, Possessor.
Binge Twin Peaks. Fuck it.
Binge Twin Peaks. I'd watch Fire Walk with me first, and that's like a hot take. Watch the prequel movie first, even though it gives away who killed Laura Palmer. Then watch the first season, then watch the second season up until you find out who kills her, then stop it, go the last episode of the second season, then watch Twin Peaks: The Return. But in between there, watch Inland Empire, and then you'll understand it all. That's what I recommend for a Videodrew birthday.
Wait, I need to take notes. Do that again? No, I'm kidding.
Exactly. Guys, anyone who plays me this season, I just know that they have to now know more about David Lynch movies than your average bear, and that makes me so happy. that if you play me this season, you will at least have to be like in conversation with David Lynch films, and I can talk to you now.
He's got a filmography for sure.
Yeah, it's only like, it's like less than SNL movies. There's like 10 of them or something.
Well, no, I mean just like the content, not like the number of them. Like if there's not like an overwhelming plethora. It's not like it's a Clint Eastwood slice.
It's not Kevin Hart. It's not it's not Jimmy Stewart. It's not Capra. It's not movie release dates. But my God, the places we can go once at least a familiar passing of the language of Lynch films. That makes me very happy. Like, and that means anyone I play is immediately kind of my friend because we'll be able to have a conversation about David Lynch.
Now that's a fucking sneaky. I never thought of it like that.
Right? I love
really
it.
like that tactic. Not only
whether I put it on the board or not, but I will put it on the board. Yeah, exactly. Like I knew going after that match with Marisol that she's had to watch a bunch of David Lynch movies, so we're probably going to have more to talk about than we did before she had to play me.
Oh goodness. Now, all right. So I have a lot of videos, and of course everybody can chit chat too. Until Sean is right. I believe that the next one is from one John Kaiser.
Whoa.
AKA Trash Mouth.
Is that what we're calling him these days?
I mean that's what he calls himself these
days. Where did he get that helmet? My God, I love Kaiser so much.
I had to edit his video.
Is this last one?
Caught me cosplaying as Daft Punk in my home office / home gym / bird observatory / Waffle House. Drew, ever since the first time I met you and you asked me, Kaiser, have you ever strangled a man outside of Vegas? I knew we were going to be friends. I don't have to answer that question, by the way. You know the answer.
You look familiar.
But oh, wait a minute, hold on. I guess somebody else wants to say hello. Say happy birthday.
Oh my God.
Say happy birthday to Drew.
You see Piggy
Smalls?
You see Piggy
Drew,
Smalls?
it doesn't get any better than that. A Piggy Smalls cameo? Happy birthday, kid. I hope it's a good one.
I love Kaiser so much. Whoa.
He's such a gem. And we got a Piggy Smalls sighting. Like, it was dope. I literally think I watched that video like 40 times after we received it. I was like, I just need to watch it over and over.
I love me some Piggy Smalls.
I want a pet pig so bad, but I also don't want the responsibility of a pet pig so bad.
Yeah, and they try and trick you sometimes with the teacup pigs.
I hear they're smaller than me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of my friends got it, and it ended up being a full 100-pound pig.
But also, aren't they the only animals that have sex for pleasure, or is that dolphins?
Dolphins.
I think it's dolphins.
But do they? There's something about pig sex that's like important. I forget what it is.
Oh, they can go for like they can have sex for like a month straight or something stupid like that.
Yes, that is what it is. They can have sex for a really long time.
It just sounds painful at that point. Like really? Like you stay lubricated for that long? Like that's a lot. That's a lot, guys.
Technically, we can all go for sex for a month. It just would we want to? I
feel like that's what's going to happen once we all get back together again, and like once people like are released from the cages of their houses.
Yes. Now, look, I've seen enough hentai porn to know that sex can last from 1 to 1,000,000 years with any sort of creature that you want. But in general, unless you're living in Avatar land, what? What'd you say?
Hentai are very true. They are
hentai is very true to real life. It is an accurate depiction. I don't know how we got off on that tangent, but I love Piggy Smalls, but not in that way. In a normal way. That's what it is. Quick Strike saying it. They orgasm for like 30 minutes. That's what it is.
That's what it is. Now see that I could go for. That's
that I can get on board with. Yeah.
That's like tweaking some Molly or something. That's just not like Molly, like the person who's here. Like Molly, like the illegal drug.
On that note, I think we have a video from Janine the Machine.
Oh shit!
And we just got another donation.
Thank you, the true star of the web.
Oh, thank you.
Be well and always stay kid. Enjoy your week.
I will say, I think he means kind because that's what Davlin always says. He says, "Be well, be kind." But I do like "Be well, be kid." That works too.
Yeah, that works.
Devlin.
I mean, on your birthday, why not be a kid?
Yeah. I mean, I don't look my age, which according to the internet is 47 years old, and let's just go with that.
You could tell me that you were 22, and I'd believe you, and you could tell me that you were 75, and I would believe you.
Yeah, no, I kind of have started to lean into it and like just do the thing where I'm like, I'm turning 47 this week. Like that's what the internet said. Like that is what the internet says. You click on Drew Grant and it just comes up with a little bio about me and it's like 47 years old. So that's fine. That just means that I could start selling like my own line of like juices and being like, you want to look like me at 47? Pig's blood.
Oh.
drink this carrot juice.
Yeah. Either or.
Like, here you go.
Eat a carrot.
Do the thing from Carrie. Just dump it on your head.
Yep. Just done. Okay, so we have a video from Janine. It's absolutely amazing.
My first female competitor.
Hey, Videodrew, Janine the Machine here. Sorry I couldn't be there tonight, but I did want to wish you a happy birthday. I just want you to have the best birthday. You deserve it. Thank you so much for being one of the most supportive, funny, intelligent, and unique people I've had the pleasure of knowing and calling a friend. So yeah, definitely just hope you have an amazing birthday. And I love you so much, and I miss you. Have a good one. And I guess I'll sing you happy birthday. 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 0 1
Damn.
1 0.
Perfect.
I love her. And I'm not saying that it was a better idea to send in a video than it was to actually appear on screen, because then I get to like just react and then be like, oh, I love this person so much, but like not have to say it to their face. And so it seems like more intense. I am appreciative of everyone who is here, but God, do I love Janine so much. She's the best. She was the first person I ever got in contact with before I played a game to be like, hey, maybe we should chat about a shtick or something we want to do before like we play each other in a match. And that is since like informed how I go about playing any female competitor in the league, and I probably will start being male competitors too, but specifically I just think women in the Schmoedown need to stick together and not believe in this Highlander BS that there can be only one, because we are so many strong women in the league this season that I loved what Marisol said, that you know it's not even about watching two women like be top tier women, it's just about two people. Thank you, Vernon. It's just about like two top league competitors going after each other, you know, and I think that's such a beautiful thing. And it wasn't really like that a couple years ago.
Yeah, I remember.
I really think that should be in a promo somewhere.
Like, I really remember talking to you
for the future.
right before your match against Janine when you gave her like all of those gifts throughout, and you showed them to me, and I like had to reapply my makeup for my match later because I just like laughingly cried it all off because it was just. Like your banter together is literally one of my favorite things about the Schmoedown still.
I did not plan that match. Like I definitely flew to LA and spent an hour and a half after landing at the airport in a Target, like without going to the Airbnb, in a Target going, okay, what would like computers eat? Like what do robots eat? And like really freaking out about it, being like, do they eat like nuts and bolts? Or am I thinking of like robots and I'm thinking machines eat something different? Do they eat cords? Like I really should have been studying, but instead spent that time meticulously trying to game out what like Philip K. Dick would have said that robots eat. I remember Rachel, our first conversation, I think, where we were talking about like what the fans were saying about us as when you're a female competitor in this league. And I remember you said something really funny. You said the worst they've ever called me is they said that I had a hot MILF bod, and you were like, I'll take it.
Yeah, no, one of my favorite comments was somebody put Rachel has a mom bod, and then immediately underneath somebody posted your mom has a mom bod, and I'm like, look, if that's as bad as it gets, I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I look nurturing and like I've had sex, like I've proven that I've had sex. Okay, great. Awesome.
I do think that like as much as you want to, I don't know. I feel so many different ways about it. And I'm not using my birthday to be on a soapbox about being a chick, because that's not like what I do. But hey, thanks, JJ. But I do think that like the league has even changed just so much since that first time that I came in, or maybe it just seems different from the perspective of where I'm sitting. That like it just seems so different and like cooler to be a chick and to be a woman in this space now, and to have like a group of like other women that you don't even have to know that well, but just know that will want to talk to you and like be on shows with you. And it feels like having some new best friends that you might not have even spoken to yet. And it feels so much less like, oh no, there's another one of me. I must defeat her.
There can only be one vagina.
Yeah, it's some real Highlander nonsense, because there can be more than one Highlander. That's like the kind of the point of the movies. There's more than one Highlander.
Yeah,
all the time.
That's true. That's true. Now, so yet again, we have a lot of videos. So, and we'll be showing them throughout the night. So it's not like, I'm just going to cut everybody off from talking about awesome things just to be like, no, we're going to show these videos for people who aren't here.
Do it.
However, the next one is Trevor Madison.
Oh my God, Trevor. Trevor.
Get that
Happy
hair.
birthday, Drew. I'm not quite sure how old you were turning at this time. I probably will by the time.
Never ask this, Trevor.
I'm not willing to wager a guess, and I'm pretty sure Google's answer of 48 is wrong. So I'll just leave it as happy birthday. I hope you've had as great a day as you deserve. Over the past year that I've known you, you've been nothing but kind and accepting and welcoming into the Schmoedown community, and I really can't say how much I appreciate that enough. So thank you again, and happy birthday. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Oh my God, it's my little Timothy Chalamet.
How
Isn't he just about?
He's
Oh my
he's so.
Hey, good evening, everybody. I just want to wish VIDODREW a happy birthday.
Wow. Okay, it's also said long live the new the flesh, but thank you, Jay. I think that was Johnson Cairo. And also we got something from Adam Witt saying, I'm in awe of the amazing women in Schmoedown with the best taste in movies. I'm honored to call you all friends. Adam, I'm honored to call you like the hottest zaddy in the Schmoedown.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hands down.
It is no lie that I think Adam, with that beard, is like rocking the best look in the entire league right now. Like if we give like superlatives to like best whole thing going on over there, it'd be given to Adam Witt.
Agreed. Hey, we have one more, and then we're going to continue discussion and talking amongst ourselves and all that fun. It's our lovely Liz Shannon Miller, who really wanted to be here tonight.
Hey, weirdo. Kitty. Hey. Hey, just want to say happy birthday, Videodrew. Hope you're well. Me and Tank Girl, hope you were having a great day. Isn't that right, Tank Girl? Tank Girl just wants to get pets. I'm sorry about that. But I just wanted to say it's been such a pleasure being a part of the Schmoedown. And a big part of that is people like you, Videodrew, who make it clear that you can be yourself and be weird, a little weird. Oh, bye, Tank Girl. But you can be yourself, be a little weird, wear a hat, make sure your cat's in all your videos. Yeah, you just want to get a cuddle, huh? Anyways, gratuitous cat porn aside, happy birthday. And thank you for being you, because that lets the rest of us be ourselves.
Oh,
that was adorable. Oh my God.
I'm getting bummed, man. Yeah, I mean, it's no lie, like that the Schmoedown came to me at a very like weird time in my life where I did not like really think about doing a character. I wasn't like trying to do a bit. I was just in a really wonked out headspace. And I was like, okay, like, let's just go for it. Let's just try something. And the fact that it like caught on so big with the fans has like let me avoid in a very privileged way a lot of the criticism I think like a lot of female competitors get, but it has made it like easier for me, I think, than it has been before to like be like, okay, so let's just restart this whole thing. And now anyone can come in and be as weird as they want and have whatever they want going on, because if I can do it, then like I'm not even good at movie trivia. So you should do it too.
I wouldn't undersell yourself. I wouldn't sell yourself so short there, babe.
I'm getting better.
You kicked some.
You're pretty
dope
at trivia.
Ass, in your last few matches.
Thank you. I mean, when I came in, I didn't care about movie trivia. Like, I definitely was like, Tom, you answer the questions. I'm just gonna like do some weird stuff over here.
But those were pretty good days, honestly. So I was like,
I mean, got that good challenge in. Yeah, it all worked out for the best.
It was always fun. So I mean, definitely. I mean, we're getting to the middle end of the segment. So everybody talk about Drew, or talk about yourself, or talk about whatever you want, or like we can talk about how great she looks in that outfit.
and I will still be here. I'm just gonna go get myself a tiny drink
Great.
because I deserve a drink on my birthday.
Yes, you do.
I feel bad I've had myself on mute for most of this because I had a neighbor's alarm that was going off that everyone could apparently hear for a bit, and then I had
Is your neighbors on fire,
barking
Maggie?
at the door. No, it wasn't on fire. I think it was just like an alarm for like in the morning. And then I have another dog that's barking at the hallway who's now decided to shut up so I can actually talk. But I will refrain from giving compliments to Videodrew since she is currently not on screen.
No, I'm here. I hear you.
She's like runs over. Hey,
You're not on screen, but she can hear you.
Well, I just want to say that I adore you. You know this. I hope to God that we meet before the end of the calendar year because I so much look forward to that day and I want to meet the doggies too. And I just want to thank you for being so welcoming for us newbies in the league and just like being like someone who I can, even you're in a different faction, I know I can go to for support if I need anything. And I hope you have a fabulous year ahead. I hope it's the best one yet.
Thank you. The nicest thing I can say about you, Peggy, was I was so scared when I found out you got drafted. I was like, no, wait, one from the quizzes?
Not all.
No.
The questions can't all be about coming to America, so you're all right. I mean,
no.
Okay, that was ironic.
She was so scared of me, her feed cut out. That's what it is.
Okay, she will be back. I hope so. It will be very
She
fun.
will.
A
It'll be
Drew
about 30
birthday party. Involve
Keep talking
video.
about how much we love her. It's fine. She's
I mean, it's her birthday. She can come and go as she pleases, right?
It's true. You do what you want. Yeah, exactly.
Like I said, I always come up on my birthday like 1 hour later. Like
I'm
You let
back.
everybody
Sorry.
start the party for you.
That was the dog thing. No, I want to say like Peggy. I don't remember the first quiz you came in on, but like I think Aaron brought you on. But like the very first VideoChronic quiz, I was like, oh my god, oh she's like really good. And then like you would show up for ones that you weren't even like that into, just like random movies. Like you and Nancy would just show up to random ones and just like slaughter the rest of us. So when I heard you got drafted, I was like, oh no. Not because you're a woman, but because you're too good at playing movie trivia.
Well, I appreciate you saying that, but today's about you. Let's stop blowing smoke up my ass. Let's blow smoke up yours.
What are you drinking, Drew?
I'm drinking a Jack and Diet Dr. Pepper because that's all I have. And I feel like I should drink on my birthday. I'm not a big drinker, but like I feel like there's some occasions where you kind of gotta. Yeah. And this is one of them. Because I can't receive too many compliments without getting wildly uncomfortable. So I'm gonna have a little drink.
With you there.
I think that was one of the first things I learned about you. We went over to Yard House after one of the tapings, and we sat at this big booth with everybody. And you were like waiting for a car, and you're like, "I'll just join you for a little bit." And then we ended up talking about like New York and our favorite musicals and ex-husbands, and we fucking bonded. And I was like, this is the person who I want to be in my life for the rest of my life. And then you go and gift me with this beautiful musical that I had never fucking heard of, that is now one of my favorite things on the fucking planet, Paradise of the oh my god, Phantom of the Paradise.
Oh my god, yes.
And then we have to bond over that. And then like you're just like the most genuine fucking person, unapologetically, like, and not in an aggressively obnoxious way. You're just there. You are who you are. You're a bright, shiny light. And if the world gets too dark and you blind a few people, you know what? Fuck that. Put some sunglasses on and dance to the music you play.
Oh, I love that. Is that from Phantom of the Paradise?
No, that's fucking me.
That's really good. That's really good, Rachel. That's like basically up there with make your own kind of music, like Mama Cass level good in terms of lyrics.
That's some shit right there. Good on
We
you.
have to get Rachel. We have to get me on Music and Madness and Mayhem.
I've got plans. I've got things brewing, but I might have to change the date that I air. So I'm like holding everything is on hold right now. But literally, like I was about to email you, and then I got another email, and I was like, oh, this shit fucking changes everything.
Now, to be clear, I don't love music, but I love musicals. So I feel like we can talk about that.
Oh yeah, and I know you love the music that's in your favorite movies, and that's the best part of it.
And I like that song that's like "Shrimp are pretty neat." Da 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 da. It's a big on TikTok. You guys hear it? Shrimp are pretty neat. How many shrimp do you have to eat before
Oh,
your
God.
skin turns
Jesus
pink?
I need to find this. Oh my
Eat
gosh.
some shrimp and you get sick. Shrimp are pretty rich. And then it goes do 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 do. They usually have it to dogs dancing. You guys know what I'm talking about? It's so good.
No.
It's a really good song.
Not yet, but now I
Sounds
want to
like
find it.
it sounds like one of those rhymes you would do like as a kid when you do the little hand
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Oh, it's such a good song. God, I want to pull it up, but I don't know if we'll get a copyright strike. I was so happy to do that Phantom of the Paradise thing. That was like pretty early on into our into quarantine. And Rachel, I mean, I remember talking to you that first time, like that, you know, that we were just like sitting by my old computer desk clump at Collider offices. I remember talking to you, yeah, at the art house and just bonding with you there. I remember thinking, I want to give this person a job because at the time I still had one for that 3 weeks. And I was like, Rachel's got some shit to say. And like, talk about unapologetic queen. Like, you are the queen of being like, here I am. Here's what I deserve. And like, nobody gets to tell me any different. And I really respect that about you because as much as I put on like a good show and I'm just like naturally weird and I don't even think about it. Like, I'm not thinking about like who's going to like it and who's not. I just always assume people will like it or whatever. Like, you have no fear when it comes to like confrontation or like being a heel during a match. Like, something that I feel like I would never be able to do because I'm just so scared. I'm kind of like a pussy or whatever when it comes to actually getting into even fake arguments with people. And you are just so like not afraid to get into it. And it makes me both proud to know you and also very intimidated to ever get on your bad side.
No, that's why you got Mama Bear on your side. I'm here for you. Also, I can't wait to come and visit because I need to hug you like crazy, and I need to snuggle those two little fucking snuggle bugs you've got roaming around the background that I am so freaking distracted by because they're so goddamn cute.
Look at this one.
Can I come with so I can be a cuddle puddle? Like, that's all I need in my life.
Oh my
Look at
gosh.
this one. This one's so cute.
They're like gunned stuffed animals brought to life. And you're like this crazy, like, anime Cruella, like, Barbie doll that, like, somehow got life brought to her. And, like, the
Interesting
combination just, like,
description.
makes my heart so happy.
Remember when I had that Videodrew dolls? I still have those great Videodrew doll and the Videodrew sculpture. And I have to put them far away, otherwise the dogs will probably eat them, or they will eat the dog. But my God, do I love these stupid things so much.
They're so fucking cute.
Life's just better with a dog.
Oh,
The Insta is so perfect. Oh my gosh. Like, let's.
Look at you.
Speaking of
Who
the
needs
Insta.
children? Nobody.
Wait, what about kids?
I said, who needs children? And I went, nobody. These things will never grow up to resent me because they just know love.
Very,
That's the
very
problem.
few people need to have children because I need someone to take care of me in my old age.
Exactly. That's how I feel.
That's fair.
Very few of my friends need to have children because then they have less time for me. And I feel like that's very selfish of them. I'm not sure if
Speaking
they
of the
consider
adorable little fur balls who we love so much, follow them. It's in
that.
the,
If you
it's in
already
the
have
chat.
kids, I don't resent you for it, but I'm just saying going forward, if you're planning to have kids, maybe just think about me for a second and like think about where I'm going to fit into all this. Because like it might be pretty hard and you probably aren't going to want me to babysit for some reason. And like I'm not going to get to see you as much. And sure, I'll call myself Auntie Drew, but like you won't let me call myself that around the kids and they'll never know that's my name.
Auntie Drew.
You would be like the most amazing goth version of Auntie Mame ever.
Yeah, I mean, I am Auntie Drew to one child who I decided is like the cool child. She's my friend Elise, who is kind of cool, but not as cool as her kid. And that child like likes to put on lipstick and smear it all over her face, and she loves teeth, and she loves being weird, and she always calls me Auntie Videodrew, and I'm very impressed by that child. But the rest of them are like, take them or leave them, for the most part. So
I hope if I ever have a kid that I train my child this way.
Yeah.
Like I will make sure that you are Auntie Videodrew and that they like teeth and then lipstick on lips.
Yeah,
like, it's perfect.
exactly.
I'm gonna do this.
What I need to feel a bond that like that child is created from me, but also not like actually from me because that's like gross and like an alien body horror thing. I don't want to imagine. But then also I don't want to be upstaged by it, so it can't be better than me. So it can't do like a Mildred Pierce thing. So like basically have like a sort of ugly child who's got a really good personality.
So I hate to. I hate to do this.
Like, you just want somebody to have a Quasimodo, like.
Yeah, I want to keep them up in a tower and be like,
Words
singing
of
the Hellfire
wisdom.
song. I want to only teach them songs I know. I'm gonna be basically Judge Turpin to their whatever Joanna, but I don't want to marry them because, again, I don't really want them to be have more attention paid to them, and it's always the bride's wedding day.
More ward, less child bride. Gotcha.
More ward, exactly. More ward, less child bride.
Okay, I have to end the segment eventually. However, because this is the best and I don't want to do it. Well, because I have more things, we have more crazy things to do and more things to show and another game. And we have somebody coming on for a special message in a moment. However, Peggy.
Yes.
Wish Videodrew a happy birthday. Tell her whatever you want to tell her. I know you told her things before, but tell her more things.
Do it, Peggy. Wish me a happy birthday.
More
now.
things. Well, I haven't yet to say
More
this to you in person, but I am loving the new hair. Like, absolutely adore it. I don't know how you didn't do it years ago because it fits you to a T. But,
well, there's no problem with the movie, so.
But no, I like I said, I hope you have the best year yet. I wish you nothing but perfect round after perfect round, unless you're playing the den.
All right, we got 2 den heads in here. Nice. I've never gone up against the den, I don't think.
Not yet, at least.
Not yet.
But no, I think you're fabulous, and thank you. I'm glad to be a part of tonight. I am very thankful that I was invited, and cannot wait to see what you do with your career because I know it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, hi. Love you, Peggy.
That's so nice.
And if your CD is behind your head, give me tryptophobia.
No, not that you mentioned. Yeah.
It's like 1,000 eyeballs.
Aww. And Peggy, I know you had your shot today, right?
I did, yeah. Shot number 2. So I will
get rest.
Go get some
drink
sleep.
Lots of fluid. Eat carbs. Oddly enough, that
I'm
helps.
drinking about 3 liters of water today so far. So.
And feel free to turn to anyone that you live with and go, "I'm going to die." And in a way that
Wow.
don't say that in a way that you think, "Wait, did I just convince them, or are they really believing that I'm going to die?"
Oh my goodness.
Make sure your lymph node swells up so you look like you have a second collarbone, because that's actually a hot love.
I'll make a mental note of that.
We will tell you all the horror stories, and you can know exactly what we all went through, and be
Everyone
like,
gets
"Look
their
forward
shot.
to this."
Just know that I cried like a little baby bitch during the second and third day of it.
Well, I have that to look forward to, so yay!
Yeah. Love you,
Thank
Peggy.
you. Thank you, Peggy. We love you. Bye, ampersand.
So wait, I do want to ask Rachel. Rachel, do you think now there's going to be? Do you think we're going to get an Ursula origin story?
God, I hope so. Oh my God. And I want her to be played by Alex Newell from Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist because
I want her to be played by Rachel Bloom.
That would be fun too.
Have you seen her rendition of Poor Unfortunate Souls? That
I have. Dude, she is one of the few, and she's one of the few white girls that can like bring that soul to it.
Yeah, I think so.
Amazing. I would, yeah, I hope so. I think that by character wise, I think that Ursula's story is far more entertaining than Cruella's, because Cruella grows up to be a dog murderer, which like makes my heart sad. Whereas like,
to be fair, we don't know that. We just know that is her intention. I don't think she actually murders any dogs.
But fair. She still wears fur, which I still feel a little iffy about. But
she's a child of the 70s.
Fair enough.
That's very fair, yes.
Grows up to be like this powerful businesswoman that gets misunderstood. So I would love to have her story righted in the eyes of Disney fans.
But I will say that in terms of labor exploitation, I would say that Cruella's relationship to Horace and Jasper is a much more healthy, almost like friend boss, like girl boss relationship than ordering around Flotsam and Jetsam because you're like mean to eels.
Well, maybe Flotsam and Jetsam were people that did her wrong that she turned into eels and then employed for the rest of their lives.
Oh, so you mean slavery? So you mean slaves?
If they signed the contract, they knew what they were getting into.
I don't even believe that mer people can read. She literally signs her name with an X. It feels like real iffy. But I do like the idea. I do like the idea. Is it canon, or am I making this up in my head that Ursula was somehow related to King Titan, or
I
she's
had
siblings,
nightmares
or
of
one of those
Ursula,
two.
by the way.
Yeah, originally she was supposed to be his sister, and she
Right,
was
that's
supposed to take over, but then he like pulled this huge coup and like got her kicked out of the kingdom.
Oh my god!
And that's why she's like on the fringe, and like it was like it would have been like if in Frozen if like the one sister had turned on the other one.
Yeah, no, but it's almost like a Marvel plot. Like, you know, she's almost like the Loki of this world. Like, I always thought Ursula is like such an interesting character whose life I would like to know more about. Where she gets that sassy confidence from. Like, why in this world that apparently only has like undersea stuff going on, wouldn't they want a magic witch to help them do stuff? Why is she an outcast? Is she
Also,
too
she just
powerful?
rocks that backless flamenco dress with her fat rolls out unabashedly. God, you have to love her.
God, you have to love anyone whose power is that they can have you sign a contract and then do whatever. Their power is literally WandaVision. She can turn herself into someone else. She can turn you into a prawn. She can like reshape reality. She's dope.
She can give you legs. Like, she can change your DNA. That's insane.
Please note
if she
the
joined
comments.
the woke-ass mob, she'd be able to take away Joe Rogan's voice, and I would love that for her.
Oh,
my god.
Lovely.
We need to recruit her for the cause. Yeah, all those guys who are scared that their voices aren't going to be heard anymore, Ursula can make that a reality, and I want nothing more than that.
Yeah. She's literally his worst nightmare.
Yeah, I know.
Ursula is by far the best villain, but Rachel,
not a villain.
as I'm your Ariel and you're my Ursula.
Yes, ma'am.
That's a strange relationship.
We love each other. It's fine.
He's my niece. It's fine.
Do me a solid and tell Videodrew how much you love her, how happy her birthday needs to be, because you know we're all here. We love her. Do the thing.
Nothing is better than being birthday like at gunpoint.
Yeah, birthday.
Wish her birthday.
Tell her you love her. No, I do. I fucking love you, Videodrew. You are not only one of my favorite people in my life right now, but one of my favorite people that I've ever met in the entirety of my life. You are entertaining and genuine and funny as fuck, even though sometimes you don't understand why I'm laughing, because I laugh at fucking everything. But you also just have this like amazing heart about you, and you care about people and things so much, and you just are down to have the weirdest, best time ever. And it makes me so glad to have you in my life. And I hope that your day, your week, your month, your year, your whole life is just like the best and happiest. You deserve nothing but the best. And I just adore you. And I can't wait to just make you awkward and uncomfortable when I hug you.
It's okay. We'll just be singing like just straight up Phantom of the Paradise karaoke, you and me.
Oh hell
just
yeah!
Singing like for the hell of it. Stop licking my boob. Stop licking my boob. Okay. I love you so much, Rachel. I missed you a lot. I missed the whole Schmoedown. That's the only thing I'm looking forward to. The world coming back. Like I don't want to go to bars or anything unless it's with Schmoedown.
Right? Yeah, that's the only reason I want to go back to a bar.
Yeah, I lived in LA for 2 years without making one single friend, and then I've met Schmoedown, and now I have 1 million.
Now you have family.
Yeah.
That's a family.
Like now I have the Horva from Midsommar. It's great. All I had to do was sacrifice that last boyfriend in a bear costume. It was great.
Hey, I went blonde for this, okay? Like, I just wanted to be super meta.
Love you, Rachel.
Listen, this is why you fit in here.
Bye.
Love you guys.
Thank you, Rachel. Love you.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Love you, love
All
her.
right.
Yeah, I love
The
you.
last one standing. Heck
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
tell me you love me.
tell me
Tell her you love her.
Come on, Nancy, do it.
I feel super honored that I am the only one who has gotten to see Drew in person thus
Hell yeah.
far. So I'm the winner.
Yes,
That
and I've
is what
slept
I
in your
figured.
bed. That's the other thing that no one else here has done.
Yeah, there
Wow.
you go. And promoted my Bob Marley poster and all that good stuff. Well, I'll keep it semi-short because I'm having some neurological issues today. It's fine.
Ooh, sorry.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. But yeah, I'm super glad we got to meet, obviously, because of someone else. But it's been awesome, and you know, this is definitely a newer friendship that I hope we can continue to grow and hang out and have fun and, keep kicking ass in the Schmoedown and in life, really.
Yeah, in general. And I can't wait to see you probably next time back at your house because I'll make you come into the pool with me because I can't believe you guys have a pool and don't use it. It's crazy.
My mom doesn't swim. She's, afraid of drowning.
Okay, you guys are freaking nuts. Well, you do have a very scary pool, like vacuum that's in there. I like, and I don't like it. It feels like a monster at the bottom of the pool. But in general, if I had a pool growing up, do you know what a happy little camper I'd be?
Well, we definitely went in when we were younger. I'll say that.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'll go in with you once I get taught.
Yeah,
we'll go for a swim.
I love it. I'm so happy in pools, and I love you, Nancy.
I love you too, Drew. I hope you have a really good birthday. And I do have a present for you that I haven't put together yet, but it will.
Is it a live Pokemon?
Yes. Sweet. I breed Pokemon on the side.
Well, I know how long it takes for your mom to get the Christmas present, so it's totally cool.
It'll be there in 2 months. All right, you guys. We'll have a fantastic birthday, Drew.
Thank you.
See you guys later.
Bye. See you later.
Bye.
I think the one thing that everyone shares on common that's come on screen tonight is they've all beat me in movie trivia on the NerdChronic quizzes, VideoChronic quizzes.
Oh,
that is actually very true.
Except for you, Danny. You've never shown up to one.
No, I'm actually in a more.
You know what? I do have this question for Danny, and I never asked Danny any questions because I don't want to hear the answer. But Danny, do you have like a favorite movie that we've heard of? What is it?
Yes, Let the Right One and the Swedish one.
Okay. Do you want to do a quiz on that? We have to bring you in and do a quiz on it.
I might consider it. But who is I going to compete against?
Doesn't matter. The point is you can win some money. There's dollar bills at stake. And I guess this is a good time for me to do mid whatever announcements that we were supposed to do the mass quiz tomorrow for Monday, but another work situation came up for one of our players, so we're going to be subbing it in for something else. We'll be doing another quiz on Monday. Okay, that's it. And also, guys, that's all. That's it. Please like and subscribe to this video and comment and rate and spend money.
We are not ending.
I'm really bad at plugs.
I mean, you're doing okay. Just put everything up. It's fine. I do have more guests.
Oh my God.
So I'm going to go ahead and bring them in. The first is Evan Peters.
Oh my God. What?
What's up, Drew? It's me.
Oh my God. I love you in Mayor of Easttown.
I love me in Mayor of Easttown too. Not about a horse, about life. Hey, happy birthday.
Oh my God, I love you so much. I feel like I've missed you, even though we've never actually met.
I was thinking about this the other day, you just in general, but also it's like, isn't it wild how I feel like I've met you IRL, but no, I'm literally just a stalker on the internet. Like,
no, you're not a stalker. Beth May, people have to know that, like, when I get into, like, what's the word? Frushes or whatever? The friend crush thing? Like, I got such a frush on Beth May from the moment I saw her very first video in the Schmoedown.
That is very true.
It's so good. It's so good. I was just thinking the other day, I was asking NerdChronic, who is now here for a hot second to move my boxes. I was like, so when I finally see Beth May, should I give her a hug, or like, do you think she's too cool for that, and I should just like fist bump?
I only handshake. I only handshake and pat briskly on the back and say, "How you doing, Bob?"
That's cool.
Welcome to the barbecue, Bob.
So I do have one more guest to add to this lovely moment, and that would be our lovely late to the party friend, Vanessa.
Hi.
Oh, what?
Videodrew.
Yeah. What? Vanessa, who is like taught me. Well, the first thing I knew about Vanessa was that you guys did that. You kind of started VideoChronic because of them.
Yes.
Because
well, kind of. I mean,
well, kind of. And then also, you would tell me when I stayed at your house for the very first time that when they stayed at your house, you guys stayed up and watched The Office till like 5 a.m. and were like cracking up and like rolling on the floor. And I like had this very real sensation of being like, I want a friendship like that. I want a friendship where I can just stay up and crack up until 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, 2 days later, we watched The Outsider with Ben Mendelsohn. With
Chance.
Perfect. That was the funniest thing I'd ever seen in my life. And then I decided to move here. Hey, Vanessa.
Hi. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
You look gorgeous every day, but you look extra gorgeous today because it's your birthday.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. It's very true. So
And the
yeah,
and the third person is Eric.
Oh,
Yeah.
the person there.
Yeah, it's me.
Whoa.
Vanessa.
What a
Vanessa, tell me
quiz.
what you like about
We'd
me.
like to introduce
Tell me what you like about me.
Wait, what? I like your
What do you
eyes,
like? What?
and your
Oh,
nose,
Mm-hmm.
and your cheeks.
Yeah, they're really good cheeks.
Yeah.
They're good chicks.
I
And
used
your
to think I was
hair. I
pretty
love your
organized.
hair.
Oh, my hair looks fantastic. Now I do have to say I'm very envious of some of your assets, Vanessa. You look great. I was looking at those Christmas photos, not to be a creeper. I was looking at your Christmas photos of you putting up like Christmas trees, and I was like, oh damn, Vanessa. Oh shit. They're like this. But I was like, oh shit, okay.
I might be able to spare some stuff. I can tell you. Donate.
I got a lot
Really?
too if you want some, so it's
Yeah.
we're good.
Game recognized game.
Don't worry, I understand the
Going around.
reference.
So we got another game.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
let's do it.
Great fun, and I can't think of a better panel to do this with. So this game is called Videodrew in the Movies. We
Okay.
have 7 images of Videodrew in different movies and franchises, and we're going to envision how she would act or what she would do or act in these franchises/movies.
Okay. Okay.
Perfect. So whenever we're ready.
Do I get to start?
Actually, I'm going to let my cat out really quick. That's not a euphemism. She's just behind me wanting to leave my bedroom. And
It's okay,
aren't
while
we
you do
all?
that, you know what I'm going to do, Bethany? I'm going to recommend that everyone get a copy of a book I keep literally on my desk, The Immortal
It is amazing.
Salvage Yard. It's by a friend of ours, Beth May. It is an awesome book of. She can't hear me at all, but I was saying everyone should go buy this book.
Oh,
The Immortal Salvage Yard.
Don't do that.
Oh, thank you for the donation, Ferris. Oh,
That's my book. It's Star Wars with Videodrew. That's my book that I wrote.
Beth, your book is amazing. It's absolutely
this
stunning.
This is the new Stormtrooper outfit that I'm the new Stormtrooper line I'm showing off.
I would like
It's
that.
unbelievable.
The news.
Okay,
All
so
right,
is this,
so-
wait, is this part of the, what are the rules? Sorry, I'm a little bit slow.
Oh no, you are good. You
I took an edible an
so-
hour ago.
Hallelujah, though. You fit
No,
right
I
into
didn't
this
do that,
family.
but now I sound like I did.
So essentially, what we're doing, we're envisioning how Videodrew fits into the franchise and how she would act. So, what is her role in Star Wars?
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Like, what's my role? Okay, I don't get play.
I guess okay. Well, the first question I guess I have is, what was supposed to be your role in the Last Jedi?
Okay,
Do
I
you
was
remember?
supposed to be. Yeah, I know. I was supposed to be part of the. Usually when you're an extra, you get to be part of the rebellion. But they actually fitted me for like a not stormtrooper, but like one of the people that are in the background of like Domhnall Gleeson.
Oh, just like one of,
Okay. Oh, the
Yeah, I was supposed to be one of those people being like at a computer, being like boop boop boop. I'm a female in the First Order. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like breaking that glass ceiling. with a,
Yeah, you were
with a
there to
nice
be an
friend.
inspiration, and then they couldn't give it to us.
He
I
felt
would-
really bad, to be fair. He felt really bad about it. Like, he invited me onto the Disney lot to just hang out with him one day, just to be like, I'm really sorry about that.
Okay, let's see. I think it's probably the marijuana talking, but like my immediate reaction to Videodrew and Star Wars is that like you would be the font that the opening crawl is written in, and so it's like a form of wingdings where it's just like you are in the shape of whatever letter is going on. I said that and I realized I'm pretty high.
No, you don't understand what that makes me, dude, because fonts are like what makes me up as a human being. Eric will tell you the first thing that like we ever bonded over was the fact that I
the
could
first thing that we ever
talked about.
like did anything ever.
Was you watched me edit a video for 45 minutes trying to figure out what font to use for the opening crawl of a video I was making with John Roca. And we finally decided on one that goes, this font has modern lines. And so that's now a shorthand for me taking too long a project.
I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% word art. There you go.
I wanted to say that, bitch, but you're like that word art.
Rebecca.
Perfect.
No, like fonts turn me on. Like I love fonts. I could go with fonts forever. So
Then,
that
yeah.
actually is perfect.
Yeah, I think yes. With that, Drew would actually be at the titular character Star Wars.
Yes, I would be the titular character.
Yeah, she would be Drew Star Wars in Star Wars.
Yes, I'd be. Yeah. do Star Wars, and I'd be like the Tax Federation, and then I would just be like a shruggy emoticon, being like, I don't fucking care about this. The Knights of Ren, I don't know, like frowny face, unicorn, the new dodo bird one that they have, chef's kiss symbol, and then a bunch of goofy things. That's just me doing the Leo app thing. Yeah.
Oh my.
That's the new Star Wars.
So any other fun things for Drew in Star Wars besides wingdings and she's the scroll? Because it's perfect.
I said what I said.
I mean, that's so good.
I love it. I was
Honestly,
going to say that she owned like a burlesque show on Coruscant.
Yo, that's triggering for me because for my 29th birthday, my then fiance took me to a Star Wars burlesque show in Chicago because his grandmother was having a funeral or something, and that so I was in Chicago, and he was like, "What should we do for your birthday?" So Star Wars burlesque it was, and I was like, "Oh, I'm really excited about this." And the lights went down the house, and he turned to me, and I'll never forget this. He goes, "Oh, are you bisexual?" And I was like, in this moment, I was like, I don't know, man. Like, we're getting married in like a year, and like he just thought to ask me that. But also, then the music started, and I was like, I guess the short answer is fucking pay attention to Star Wars. I just love that. So, are you bisexual?
So between these, I have videos. So we have more videos still.
Oh shit!
We have a lot of them. So the next one, whenever we'll give Sean a moment to cue it up. However, the next one
work,
is
Sean. Work
from my lovely buddy Maxwell. So
Maxwell, the only drama desk winner that we have in this Schmoedown.
And Tony Award nominee.
Well,
Holy shit.
what do we have here? Well, Drew, you sweet little vicious angel, someone told me it was your birthday. And I thought, well, what better time to come to the top of the world and say happy birthday. I think in this life we are blessed to meet kindred spirits, people who, just sort of operate on the same wavelength, who are just incredibly unique and special and powerful people. People who you are simpatico with, people who operate on a similar wavelength, and that, darling, is you. So I am saying, with all of my love and respect, happy birthday. I hope it is as wonderful as you deserve. It is my genuine honor to consider you a friend. And here's to many more fun activities and study sessions, and maybe some Broadway musicals together in the future.
Love you, Maxwell. I do have to say, Maxwell, I had a dream the other night, and everyone loves to hear stories about dreams, so this will only take a minute. I had a dream the other night that we were putting on a Broadway musical together, and I think my dreams actually have a tendency to be like really good and narratively and thematically compelling. So let's get together after this and like talk about it, because I think we can buy the rights for this one IP, which I think will be possible. We could put on a great Broadway show.
That video was so sweet, and I love that video. I was also very worried he would fall somewhere. I
really miss New York.
I was worried.
That would be interesting.
Oh God, this makes me want to go back to New York so fast. I wish I had wings, like a Lugia card.
Am I allowed to say that I'm going to be there this weekend?
Oh God, I miss New York so much, especially because you can walk and take the subway everywhere, and like I can't do that here. So I don't know how to get anywhere.
All over LA.
You can. Don't you live near the airport?
Well, I fly everywhere in LA.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Wherever Beth is, it's always very windy in your backyard. I don't know why that is. It's always just like the wind is whipping up.
It's always windy here. I'm sorry. Go ahead with the next video. I didn't mean to be taking up. Yeah, sorry.
This is what it's all about, really.
The next video is about how like I'm just so chill and normal.
Exactly.
Oh, also, Janine popped in and said, "Hi, I'm sorry I couldn't be there. Love you, Drew."
I love you, Janine. Oh my God, Janine. She fucking outplayed me so hard. Like her game on Friday, like outpaced like my best game. Like, and not like I'm keeping score or anything, but I was just like, because there was a chance that I might be playing Janine at some point earlier this season. Like, and I was like, okay, like I think me and Janine are evenly matched. After watching the Janine match, I was like, oh no, I would have failed so hard.
She's amazing.
If that match had been me instead. Oof.
So the next video is Stacey Howard.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Stacey's saying
it's probably one of my favorites too.
Oh shit!
Drew, I totally forgot to record this before I left LA. I'm in Texas for a family wedding, and I'm in a hotel room with my family, so I'm trying to make a video silently and wish you happy birthday.
I love it. I've never spoken
A lot
to
of
Stacey
content.
outside of that one mummy game that we played, and it was really fun. But I love the idea that she sat there and like her parents were like, who are you talking to?
And that's a whole task to explain what this is.
Guys, okay, mom, dad. So there's this thing called the Schmoedown. Let me back up. Okay, so there's this thing called Schmo Knows. Okay, so let me back up. Do you know who Kevin Smith is? That's like the only way I can sell to anyone. Like,
Hold on, let me pull up Ben Bateman's Tinder.
yeah, let me pull up Ben Bateman.
That's a long
song for
narrative.
you. It's
for
called
sure.
"Sorry for Tonight." This will be a good in-way for you. No, I can't wait to see both of you ladies in person. Hopefully soon. Hopefully. I don't know. Beth May, have you gotten vaxxed yet? Are you
Dog, I'm fully vaxxed. I actually am upset that we haven't seen it. It's not either of us' fault. It's both of our faults.
It's because you haven't walked
it's
here.
my
and I don't have
fault.
a car.
It's my
yeah,
fault.
it's your fault.
And LA's walkable, but not with our attitudes. So
LA's Uberable, but not with my ability to flake. I do want to say I'm probably going to be doing a birthday movie thing at a movie theater on Saturday, hopefully. Saturday or Sunday to go see Cruella. So
my God, yeah. I mean, I just assumed that I was invited now.
No,
I'm sorry.
this is an invite to everybody
I was like,
in LA, I guess. This is like the time I invited everyone after the Schmoedown to go to my sister's bar. And my sister was like, okay, I'll plan on like 10 people being there. And then like 300 people showed up and they were all shouting my name. And then I skated away on wheelies.
Wait, you have Heelys?
Yeah, no.
I
and
have
that
Heelys.
was Albert Einstein.
Okay.
Oh, we'll
To
do
be
it.
fair, I really wanted Heelys when I worked at the Tower of Terror so that I could just like Heely down inclines in my full coat and be like, blah! So it never happened and I'm really sad. However,
I literally,
yes.
I bought
No,
Heelys this year.
I wanna hear
It's the best thing ever. On that note, let's pivot to more Videodrew in movies.
Okay.
Listen, I'm hosting now. I'm the captain now.
I was actually going to silently do one of
Beth May
your
takes
poems to
over.
myself,
Wedding.
or spoken word poetry to yourself, because I do keep this book. There's no other book in this area that I can just grab, but your book is literally right next to me. And
I
everyone can go
mean,
pick up a copy.
Listen,
it's superb.
if you like a hop on pop, you better pop over to another store because you're not going to like my book. Okay, let's see. Nightmare on Elm Street, Videodrew, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Well, I'll just field this one. When I was a child, I had a dream that a man with a burned face who could look like anyone else, he would come take me away in his chariot. This is true, a reoccurring dream. Around 9 or 10 years old, that he was a man with a burned face would take me to his dream palace and change his face into Brad Pitt's face and go, I can look however you want, which was weird because I wasn't into Brad Pitt, but I guess like I'd seen Interview with the Vampire, but I hadn't seen Nightmare on Elm Street. And he's like, okay, so I can look however you want. I love you. We can live in my dream palace. We can do whatever we want. The only catch is like once a month, we kind of have to go and torture and kill these children in their sleep, these teenager kids. But don't worry, they deserve it. They suck. And every night for like a year and a half, I would have the same dream. And every night I'd be like, no, Sarah, thank you, but no thanks. But mostly because I didn't like Brad Pitt. So
And Batman was Albert Einstein.
That was Albert Einstein. And then I would wake up and he'd give me a gentle kiss on the forehead and I would wake up. And then eventually when I was in my 20s, I saw Nightmare on Elm Street. And I was like, like that dude. You fucking kidding me? I had a chance with that dude. And like kind of honestly, probably would have worked out better than my first marriage. Like we had a lot more in common, me and Freddie.
You're already on a nickname basis with him. He's the guy.
Wow.
Okay, so yeah, listen. In that case, knowing that, having that context, I would cast you in Nightmare on Elm Street as like the like goth girl in class in stereotypical high school class, the goth girl who is sitting next to like one of the protagonists and it's like, yo, this is what's going on. There's people stealing kids and they're eating them in their sleep, etc. You know, all the stuff that happens. And the protagonist is like, I don't believe you. And you're like, whatever, dude. But then you never get taken because you never fall asleep because you're like, you know, the weird girl in high school. And then at the end, it's revealed that you're like in covenant with Freddy Krueger and you're like his child bride.
Yeah, yes to that. But also the part where and then it turns into Beetlejuice, except I'm more into it. And then it turns out that I'm actually Freddy Krueger's ex-wife, and I'm like, you know, like I'm haranguing
giving him
him
another shot.
I am taking him to like divorce court and shit, and like we're arguing about the kids, and it becomes like a marriage story. But like for
a marriage story with Nightmare on Elm Street is, yeah.
Laura Dern's still the lawyer. It's great. But also there's that part of Nightmare on Elm Street where they always have to go find like the no-dos or like the ring or whatever they're going to call it in that world.
I also remember that part in Invasion with Nicole Kidman, just like the Adderall scene or the whatever.
Slow your Adderall is what I'm going to have to tell some kids.
That's where I was going to go with that too. I felt like Drew just owns the world that Freddy's in.
Yes.
And that he is like a pawn for Videodrew, and she just owns it. And she's like, I can do whatever I want, and you have to obey to me.
That's actually perfect because in the divorce, I got the Dream Palace.
And he's like does it have to be all chevron?
Yeah, he's like, God, this color scheme is driving me nuts. He's like, I like the red, but I'm not into this black and white zigzag. And I'm like, fuck you, man. I can repaint it however I want. It's my house now. You get it every other Tuesday.
So beautiful. This is amazing.
Perfect.
What's the next movie?
Nothing ever turned me on as much as
so
this
either
idea
next
before
movie or
Freddy
next
Krueger
video,
shit.
because we do still have a lot of videos.
We have a lot of videos. I think we should do a video.
Let's
do Whitney. How about Whitney Seibold?
My partner, my twin freak, Whitney Seibold. I love him so much.
I love it so much.
Spoilers.
I love Whitney. I love Whitney so much.
He also apparently has really dope hair right now.
He's
oh my
beautiful.
god.
He's beautiful.
Happy
He does
birthday,
scream big.
Drew. Do you have any idea how much you rock? You probably do, but just in case you forgot, you rock. Happy birthday. You're 29 years old. Or 129. Forgot which one.
Oh my god, I love Whitney so much. You know, Whitney just sends me memes on Twin Peaks on DM like most of the days, and whenever I post a selfie that looks hot, he'll just send like the fire logo. Like Whitney.
His voice is so audiobook, like, you know, sign me up for Audible.
I mean, he does podcasts. He also does original dramas. Whitney's one of the like coolest, most creative, like off camera of the Schmoedown. He's like one of the most, I think, like ambitiously creative people we have. Yeah. Like he's just doing so much, and I feel like really under the radar. It's an audio drama that you can go watch right now. It's on Twitter.
Yeah, you can go watch
That's awesome.
Yeah, you can go watch the audio.
I'm a huge fan of his. I just think he's super chill and laid back and like just funny, and I like him a lot.
He's all the things that I'm not, so it's gonna equal out well when we're partners.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's another one that we're gonna queue up, and then we're gonna go back to some movies. It's Sabrina Ramirez and Brandon Hanna.
Oh my god.
And Mr. Sabrina.
Why are they so cute?
I just really like the fact that he's got the floofy hair.
Can I just talk about how it's the best version of like all water, like all. Oh, sorry, go ahead. I'll watch it.
Happy birthday. In the video, Drew might be one word, but there's two of us, and we're wishing you a happy birthday. May it be filled with many, many, many dogs, because let's be honest, you have a lot of dogs.
Yeah, a lot of dogs. I'm actually kind of jealous. We have to set up a play date soon. Us and your dogs.
I was gonna say, we didn't get a dog.
Yeah, we might have to get a dog so we can set up the play date with your dogs.
One of those robot dogs.
It's official.
They're starring in like a mumblecore movie. They've just been casting Knives Out too. I feel like what's it called? A Rising Tide, like Boys All Ships or whatever. That's like Sabrina and Brandon getting together. Like he has risen to such great heights of like hotness by being with Sabrina. I don't know if it's like by being with her or by like the nature of just being around her like regimen or whatever, but like he's gotten so good looking. Because he's with Sabrina.
It's the hair. I'm telling you, it's the hair. It's not sleek. It's not pulled back. It's the floofy hair. I'm saying I literally told him that.
Yeah. I got to meet them IRL very recently, and it was so wild. I did. And
nice.
It's like,
am I jealous? Am I jealous?
I'm jealous of myself because to be in a room with two people that were just that like perfect looking, and I'm just like it's like a nightmare where you're on stage naked, but you also don't know the lines, and then everybody else is also naked, but they know the lines way better, can do them way better. Like I was in awe of them. They're incredible. Sorry, yeah.
No, I've never actually seen them
so
like interact, like do a banter thing. Like this is the first time I've seen them like banter, like just naturally banter. And oh god, like oh no, I
have
feel like a special goblin.
I have a video suggestion. There is an episode of Box Box on the PJ Campbell network featuring Sabrina and Brandon where they were
the dating one?
The dating one. It's I think it was the Valentine's Day one.
Yeah,
you have
I saw
to watch
that.
it.
I saw that and I did not feel envious. And look, Sabrina's, it's not like I had this whole thing last year where I was super jealous and insecure about Sabrina. Don't nod your head. Don't nod your head when I'm saying this is in the negative. There was not this thing where I was super jealous of Sabrina and felt like this like territorial, there can be only one hot chick in the Schmoedown as if that was me. And I thought that was my thing. And I didn't like that Sabrina was there. And then I had to, with work on myself, be like, no, wait, Sabrina's actually kind of the best. And Under the Silver Lake is kind of a good movie. And like, maybe I don't hate Eternal Sunshine. And I had to really do a come to Jesus moment with myself about that. And I appreciate Sabrina so much for that. And I appreciate Brandon for getting hotter. Appreciate them both.
Okay, so Danny, just let it happen. It's okay. Other people can be hot too. It's okay. We're fine.
Stop hitting on my sister, Danny.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't recall that.
Friend requested her, and then you. Okay, never mind.
So for our next video.
For the next video, I'm not going to announce who it is, but we're going to just let it happen to us.
Did I do one of these?
I had to sit there what happened to me.
Oh shit!
Hey Drew, wanted to wish you a happy birthday. It's a shame I don't see you anymore. Like, we used to run into each other quite a bit before the pandemic, but now, there's a lot of people I'd like to see. So since I can't be there, I thought it would be fun to get you this birthday gift. So please welcome legendary film director and man inside your head, David Lynch.
Yes!
Hello, Videodrew. It is I, David Lynch, the director of the movie Dune. Paul has told me how much you like my movies, like Dune. And also that it's your birthday today, so I wanted to send you a special birthday message. But first, the weather report. Today is Sunday, May 23rd, 2021, the anniversary date of the birth of Videodrew. The skies are clear, and it's a beautiful 70 degrees with a light wind out of the southeast. There's a warmth in the wind, and it has a slight smell of bacon. I love when the Santa Ana winds bring the smell of night-blooming bacon. When I meditate,
That's
I often...
great, David Lynch. I think besides the weather, you also said you had a special birthday greeting for Videodrew.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Paul. I wanted to tell Videodrew that, like my movies, you are an inspiration to little goth girls everywhere. You're adorable and full of personality, and you remind me of a small Mexican chihuahua. Someday, when we can meet up, I'd like to get you a birthday gift of some cherry pie and a damn fine cup of coffee, just like in my movie Dune. And then we could stare at each other while I write an epic poem about the greatness of the pie and of Videodrew. And then we could meditate. And when we did...
You said you had a song for Videodrew as well, didn't you, David, Mr. Lynch?
Yes. Thank you, Paul. The song I have brought is a B-side on the song off of my album Crazy Clown Time. But I don't have the equipment on this call to sing it backwards into a vocoder and then play it forwards and then overlay it with reverb, delay, and modulation.
Yeah, David, I think you're being much too hard on yourself, putting too much pressure on yourself. I think she'd appreciate any song that you sang.
Why, thank you, Paul. You're a terrific host, always keeping things on track. Somewhere there's a game show that would be much better if you were the host, like Pressure Luck or Scrabble. Are those still game shows? Maybe Ellen's Game of Games.
Yeah, thank you, David, from your mouth to God's ears. But I believe you had a song for Videodrew.
Ah, yes. Videodrew, here's a song for you, from me, David Lynch, director of Dune. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Videodrew. Happy birthday to you. And many more, as you are reincarnated over and over to fix the things you couldn't in a previous life and bring meaning that you are unable to in the current life. With all the meaning you bring to myself and Paul and the dungeon and the Schmoedown, I predict that in a former life you had 0 live streaming shows. I'll be thinking thoughts of great appreciation of you during my meditation today.
Well, thank you, David Lynch, director of Dune. And happy birthday, Drew, from the movie guys.
I cannot.
Okay.
Someone should just cut that into like a 10-minute video.
That is you know how you hear the stories about like 90-year-old CEOs of like Fortune 500 companies dying in the middle of sex, and they're like, well, at least he died like doing what he loved, like fucking. Mine, like when I felt like I was gonna have a heart attack from not being able to breathe, that'd be my version of dying doing what I love, which is hearing Adam Wett do David Lynch. I'm breathing oxygen right now from like not being able to breathe.
I am not okay.
The fuck was
I know
that?
that applies to like that's gonna be funny to like 8 people, including Adam Collins and William Bibiani. But that was very, very spot on David Lynch impression, including the weather report.
I love the weather report. Yeah.
I also love his daily bingo that he does, where he picks out a number and he goes, "The number of the day."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Nah, it's 8." And every Friday he goes, "Well, it's if you can believe it, it's Friday."
So I think we have more game to play. Are we going to be able to play?
We're at the 2-hour mark, so let's do it.
Let's play more games. Let's play more games.
Okay, well that's easy because it's not a movie. So next.
Wow, that's creative.
Just kidding. It's a TV show. Wait, who did the font on this? Can I ask? Was that Sean?
What's Sean?
It's got strong Helvetica.
He did it right. No, I was gonna say it's actually it's a very specific. It's called Helvetica Gothica, and it's also a very, very hard if you notice, the colors are like a really hard schematic to get right because it's like red. It's like reddish brown with green, with neon green. Good job. Hats off to whoever did that. Namaste. Good job. Trevor said he laughed so hard I think I woke his parents up. Trevor, do you know David Lynch? That was the greatest thing I've ever seen. But I might also have to head out after this. Haha. Well done. I think Trevor's actually watching this under the blanket. You know?
Like Stranger Things, like type of scene.
Yeah, like that. Oh God, Trevor, I don't know who gave you a credit card account so you can donate money.
Shout out to the king, Adam Witt.
That was inspired.
Wait, you freaking killed. That was amazing.
Adam, you basically made me need oxygen like Dennis Hopper needed whatever he's huffing in Dune. Dune. Fuck. That was amazing. Holy shit.
I think the titular Twin Peaks would be Videodrew.
As long as Vanessa's not in the movie, I feel like that's gonna be an accurate title. If I was in Twin Peaks, let's see. If I was in Fire Walk with Me, I think it's already been decided. I would have to be one of those creatures from like from the Black or White Lodge.
Yeah.
Like, I'd have to be one of these entities like Bob or
No, unfortunately, you'd be like the girl that's traveling with James.
what? With James?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? Leave.
Yeah.
Leave right now. I'd be James. First of all, James is not in Firewalk with me, except he is like for briefly. But secondly, what girl traveling with James? Who are you even talking about?
So
Do you mean James? Like James the one who sucks?
Yeah, James the one who sucks.
Oh my god. What the hell? That's when you put me in Twin Peaks. You put me in the like friends with James cacategory.
Because it's funnier if like you get to be with him in like the side of things where like nothing actually like takes place.
In James's universe in Twin Peaks, and this again will relate to a very small part of you. This will appeal to like a crowd of 10 people, maybe tops. That's really overestimating it. Is that James is a character who exists in the world of Twin Peaks, but so far has not experienced anything creepy happening in this world. So thinks Twin Peaks is kind of a normal town until his friend with like a superpower hand manages to punch a globe with a man's face in it so hard that he punches it out of existence. Yeah.
See, the way that I see this with Videodrew being in Twin Peaks, it's going to be kind of like being John Malkovich, where she like goes into a hole, and then it's like her, and she's playing every single character.
Yes, that's correct. Thank you.
Yes.
She gets it. Vanessa gets it. She combined my two favorite things, being John Malkovich and David Lynch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember, I came up with a movie about that, being David Lynch. Or being John Lynch. That's it. Done.
You've seen season 2, man.
I think Adam with David Lynch.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. I'm almost like, I kind of want to kick NerdChronic out of the room right now for putting me with James. I could have been anyone, and you put me with James.
Yeah, I want that reaction from you.
Oh, man. You know who I am? I'm Juday. I'm literally the guy you have not seen yet. Juday, who is running the whole show, and she just likes pain and suffering, and she can recreate realities in different timelines.
That, or you're the tea kettle. You're like David
Oh,
Bowie.
yeah, I am the tea kettle.
You're
I'm David
Bowie
Bowie's
as the
tea kettle. Yeah. Philip Jeffries is a tea kettle.
You don't have people's numbers.
Yeah, the tea kettle who's like, the guy's like, why didn't you call me? And the supernatural entity who is in the form of a tea kettle goes, I didn't have your phone number. And that is hilarious. Whoops. It's good times, guys. Good times.
We have more videos, right, Miss Amber?
We have more videos, but let's play one more game.
Let's do it.
Real
All right.
quick.
Let's do it.
So let's do one more of those, and then we'll play a couple more videos. There are some special videos in there that we're not going to play for a little bit.
Okay. Well, a little bit.
Yeah.
You'll never.
Oh, shit.
We'll never
You
tell.
guys know me. Who got my number? Who has my number on this channel?
Oh
We
my
all do.
God.
That number is a
All of
phone
us.
number, and it's a Cartesian coordinate.
We know who you are.
I'm not sure if anyone else here has seen Cube. Besides,
Wait, okay. So this is an interesting fact about me, is that I have seen either Cube or The Cell, and I don't know which one is which.
Was Vincent D'Onofrio
They're
in it?
very similar.
Or was it a bunch of like low budget people, or was it like Vincent D'Onofrio in a very high budget situation?
I could not tell you.
Was
Did
Jennifer
a horse,
Lopez in there?
did a
I
horse
think-
slice in half, or did a human slice
The
in half?
horse, wait, the horse is The Cell, right?
Yeah, the horse is the cell. The human
I
is.
think I've seen that one.
Okay.
There's more horse energy, regardless.
There's
of
zero
whichever.
horse energy in Cube. There's
Okay.
horse girl energy, maybe.
Then yeah, I would say you would be the person to bring horse energy to the cube. You would play the horse that was not in the cube but is now in the cube.
Yeah. Now, this is actually very interesting because in Cube, everyone has a function, and everyone is named after a prison that corresponds to something in their personality that will be relevant later. And also, I can tell you 100 more Cube facts.
Hey, what's up? My name's Anger.
Yeah, basically. My name's San Quentin. I wonder how I'm going to turn out as a character. I think in Cube, everyone's supposed to have a function. What would mine be, Eric? And don't say to hang out with James, because I'll fucking kill you.
Same thing.
I want to be the cube of the cube.
You like an actual function to like help.
Yeah,
the team?
what am I going to do to help the team to solve the cube?
Because one's like a math person, one's like a
one built the
leader.
cube. The spoilers for Cube.
Yeah.
One built the cube. One of them is can do like math, and the other one can do math, but he's like Rain Man.
Yes.
And
your function is going to be just like informing everyone about the trivia of like the cube.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You go into a room, but it's not going to help. Just like you'd like to like give them like good
oh
information
yeah, I'm like the
about-
Wren.
Yeah.
I'm like the one who's like, I got this figured out. Suck on a button. It helps you keep the saliva going. I know where all the traps are, and then I immediately step into a room with poison gas.
Yeah.
I think I'm the one having a panic attack, and then it turns out there's not a trap room. I'm
Yeah.
just like having a
Yeah,
Panic
you're actually there to panic in every room, and that just makes everyone more calm.
Yeah.
By comparison.
Yeah, I'm the one who's like, "Where's the Xanax? Where's the Xanax room?"
What if you're like the cube hype man? Like you're like
Yeah.
everybody in the cube, you're doing a great job being in the cube.
That's
Yeah.
actually true. They need somebody to boister their spirits, and I think I could be that person. Boister is a word too.
I like boister better because it makes me think of oysters. So there you go.
Nice.
Which was
Oh
a
no,
cool
I do
one.
what I want.
My jigsaw puzzle. Nope, not jigsaw, honey. Crossword. Oh man, that's my jigsaw knockoff. That's my saw knockoff. Is I'm crossword, and you have to solve
Oh
these.
my god.
Yes.
Dog,
the
that's
Riddler.
really good.
Crossword, and you have to solve these clues. But just like jigsaw, it won't be relevant to any of
Oh
the
my
games.
god. That's really good. Don't forget this.
I won't.
Remember this.
So like all the like traps, and by the way, this applies to Cube 2, not Cube 2 like Hypercube, like Cube as well. Is that all my traps are like word based, so you have to like figure them out by puns and how I think I spell things in my head. So it'd be very JTE like how do you spell Stegosaurus? Does it start with a Z? And like once you figure that out, you'll be able to map the whole entire Cartesian coordinates of the cube.
Jesus Christ.
Ugh. Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
gosh. And sorry, like you would do like sorry, I'm really high by this point. I am not normal.
love this so
I'm
much.
not
It is
like
beautiful. Please
I'm
continue.
not like other girls. I'm
That-
not
that's a-
okay.
that's a birthday party.
But like it'd be funny if in the movie Crossword, it's like you get the final clue, right? The final creepy clue. And it's like, wait.
It'd be like to be, comma, to Baldier, and the answer would be like etre.
No, it'd be like, well, actually, that's really good. Okay, well, my joke was basically similar to that, but not as good. But I'll say it anyway. It'd be
ahead.
like 9-letter word for my location, and then it's like behind you.
Oh my god! But like someone's done it kind of wrong, so they're like behind you.
Yeah.
No, it has to match with 9 down, which was a type of favorite food of Drew's. I put Fritos. What else could it be? It's Doritos.
Fritos are dope.
Speaking of crosswords, I've really messed mine up. Maybe someone could help me. No, I don't have it
Okay, I'm normally pretty good at them, but actually, no, I've never gotten past Wednesday.
Okay, so there's one that's really long, and it's someone whose feet smell, maybe, and I've got poet a taster, and that can't be right, because what am I missing here? Poet a taster. One of these letters must be wrong.
Wait, say it again?
It's somebody whose feet smell bad, maybe, is the clue. And then the result I've gotten based on the other clues is po a taster. None of that makes sense. So poet a taster, poeta taster. Is podiatry a thing?
Podiataster, yeah.
Podiataster. So the T is wrong. So it shouldn't be poetaster. It's podiataster. It's podiataster. Okay, thank you.
Maybe.
I'll have to
It
change
works.
that. Oh, so tight jeans isn't this thing. That's the clue for tight, for a nature of jeans or a feature of jeans. And I had tight, maybe something with a D.
Yeah.
Like dime.
Denim.
Denim.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Can you get me that the crossword? Yeah, because I think that's it. It was denim. It's a feature of jeans. Denim.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Thanks for solving this week's New Yorker crossword. Perfect.
Well, it might not be denim, but you
No,
know.
it is denim because Poa de Taster is the only thing that makes sense, and that's the
Okay.
one line that I've been trying to solve. I was playing tight jeans and nothing else fits with the lettering. Denim. Denim. It's a feature of many jeans. Denim.
So we have one more game, and then we have a couple more videos. But I'm enjoying all this. So y'all are great.
I love words, but I don't.
Wow.
Oh my
Drew
gosh.
and Vampire's Kiss.
Oh god, I love this movie so much.
I've never seen it.
Oh my god,
That
Beth,
makes
may you
sense.
please
I mean,
come
she's just
over?
a vampire.
Will you please come over and
Yes.
then
I
also
will.
watch this movie with me? It is the funniest Nick Cage movie of all time. It is. I contend that this movie is self-aware and knows that it's being ridiculous, and it's sort of like an American Psycho kind of world where this guy is being insane and he thinks he's turning into a vampire. It's Nick Cage doing like balls to the wall mid-Atlantic accent Nick Cage. It is.
Yes.
It's all the memes you have of Nick Cage, all the macros and GIFs that you see of him where you're like, what movie is that from? It's from Vampire's Kiss.
Okay, I'm super down. Oh, we should do like a double feature because have you ever seen that movie, My Best Friend's a Vampire from like, I think early 90s, and we got
No.
Robert Sean Leonard in it. Pretty cute, fun, at least when
I
I
like
watched it a
him.
few years ago. So, yeah.
We should do that and also do John Carpenter's Vampires, which I have not seen.
I haven't seen that
Or
either.
do the vampire movie that Danny likes.
I don't know. What is a vampire movie that Danny likes? Oh, wait.
I said to you, let the right
one
one
in.
Oh,
Swedish
shit,
one.
about vampires.
Yes, thanks, Beth. See, Beth's pay
So
attention.
emo. I want to watch the Jim Jarmusch one, like Only Lovers
Dead
Left
Man.
Alive. Yeah.
Undead Man
Woo,
would be a
Dead-
Jim Jarmusch. Yeah.
Yo, Dead Man is such an underrated film. Thank
I
you for
love
watching.
Dead Man.
You should check out Cinema Bias in 2 weeks when we have Adam Collins coming on to talk about Down by Law, I think.
Ooh, cool.
Alex.
What? It's a Jim Jarmusch movie. Sorry, isn't it Down by Law? Yeah, that's right. That's correct.
I've never
So
seen this
Vampires
movie
Kiss-
either, but I'll watch it in your honor video. True.
I think in Vampire's Kiss, I would be the cockroach that Nick Cage ate method style, even though no one asked him to eat a cockroach in that scene. They brought him fake cockroaches, and he went, no, bring me a real one. And then he ate a real cockroach, and then he did it more than one take. And the director was like, no one asked you to do that. And that's the kind of energy I like to bring to everything.
I would be the type of actor who would like I would eat a real cockroach, but if I had to do something like cry for real, I'd be like, no, thank you. I'll take the fake tears.
I require that my
That's a
rules,
joke, but yeah.
that my rules require nudity. And they're like, no, please, ma'am. Like, we did not ask for that. And I went, no, full frontal. Or else I'm not in the picture.
Man, this is a PG movie.
Man, this is a
Ma'am,
Wendy's.
This was that time I was on Law and Order SVU,
No comments.
and horrifyingly, I wasn't even the
This is a
subject
trap.
of it.
Don't comment, Danny.
Danny, this is a trap.
This seems like a good time to mention that time I was in Law and Order SVU, and I got a shout, "What did you do with your husband's sperm?" Across Susie Essman, who played the lawyer and was yelling at me.
Wait, what?
Marsha Cross, I think, from Desperate Housewives. Is that her name? Marsha Cross? Yeah. Anyway, Marsha Cross, whatever. So afterwards, I was talking to Susie Essman, and I was saying, I loved you in Broad City. I love that episode about pegging. And Marsha Cross, Clark, whatever, goes, what's pegging? And I was like, no. And then I went, and she goes, if you don't tell me, I'll just Google it. And we were just sitting like in the little Law and Order green room, and I was like, and she Googled it, and because she was so Botox, like her eyebrow expression didn't change. But you could see twitch like where her like eye crease would be. And she just goes, oh, okay. She was like, nice to meet you. And then she immediately left the room. And me and Susie Essman, yeah, that's her name. Yeah, we were just like, oh, shit. I feel like we just kind of ruined her life. But now she knows pegging's the thing.
Or like, made her life. Her life began.
Mm-hmm.
Some say.
What's a GIMP?
It's like when Alex asked me what was a GIMP on live air, and that was really. I don't usually blush, but like, yeah, we were doing Cinema Bias, and we watched Pulp Fiction. So you would think the question would have been answered for her, but I said the word GIMP, and she goes, "What's a GIMP?" And we just kind of sat there quietly for 5 minutes.
Some say that life begins at conception, but I believe that life begins at pegging.
Yeah.
Pegasus.
I mean,
by the way,
I
that
think-
episode of Broad City is perfect.
It is perfect with I think it's what's his name is the dad, Bob Balahan is the dad, from all the Steve Zissous and what have you. Lady in the Water.
Yeah.
One of my favorite underrated movies, by the way. Until the last minute of that movie, it's pretty good.
Lady in the Water.
I think Lady in the Water has some things to recommend it, and I thought that movie was going to be trash, and it wasn't trash. So
I thought that movie was going to be better than I think I thought it was, but I haven't seen it in a long time, and I freaking love Bryce Dallas Howard. I think she's incredible. So yeah.
I really think that it seems like a good setup for like a Twin Peaks like world. Like there's just a lot of good world building in it, where all the neighbors are weird, everyone has their own shtick. Like I like Paul Giamatti's whole thing. The lore is kind of weird. Like what are they called? Zazie Beats or something? What are the bad guys called?
Let's see.
Are they not called Zazie Beats? They're called something like that. Scrunts.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah, Scrunts, and what are the other things?
What the monkeys?
Yeah, whatever they're called. What are the
I can't
language?
remember. I can't remember the monkeys.
There's Scrunts.
Oh, there's just an eagle.
And there's a giant
There's
eagle.
just a big eagle.
Anyway, that book was that movie was made because he had to tell his kid a bedtime story, and he just came up with this on the spot. And like, if I had to do that for every time that I told my ex-husband a bedtime story because he demanded one every night, I'd be a millionaire by now. And the Vermouse, my thing, my IP, TM, which is a half worm, half mouse creature that comes into your house at night if you're a little German bad boy, and will rearrange your stuff a little bit to the left. So like, sorry, this is left. So rearrange all your stuff a little bit to the left. So when you wake up, you don't know exactly where your stuff is. And this will convince you, you bad German boy, to clean up your room. And I would be making $1 million right now. That'd be a really famous IP. Michael Bay would be making into a movie. And we'd be like, really? Why him? The Mouse. Coming to theaters 2022.
The Mouse. I love it. All right. So we got a couple more videos. I know, right? So the next one is from our friend Andres, aka Galagos. So I
can't be here tonight as they're in the comment section.
Yeah, it's a
party.
Hey Drew, how's it going? Just thought I'd drop you a quick line right here and wish you a happy birthday and send you all my love and hope that it's the best one yet. So take care and hope everything's going great today.
Andres, your place looks cool. Do you have a backyard? Shit, man.
And this is
nice house.
I know he's like, I kind of want to go over to his place now. That place looks cool. Can I go hang out at your house?
So then the next one is Kate Mulligan, and it cracks me up.
Neighbor. Yeah,
Right?
She's also 2 blocks
She's
away.
like 1 block away.
Man, these people could just come over and say happy birthday if they wanted.
Damn.
Oh,
No,
but
the
wait.
videos are more funny. Come on, the videos are funnier.
Oh my god, I love Kate so much.
She's one of the funniest people.
Edit, let me know.
Cracks me up.
I hear that. Okay, great. So, happy birthday, Drew. I know that you like logs, or ladies that hold logs. I don't have a log, but I got this Duraflame. I'm definitely standing in front of your house. And I got a good videographer here. Happy birthday, Video Drew. You're the weirdest.
Okay. Oh, that does look familiar.
Oh
She
shit!
just doxed
She
you
was
for your
standing
birthday?
in front of our house.
So she's not only in front of our house, she's standing literally in front of our neighbor's house across the street. So they were probably looking out the window like
why?
Well, if I check next to our app, it's gonna be like weird woman with vlog across the street. Possible
That
robber?
that moment when you see the neighbor's video of the weird woman standing outside being videotaped by her kid holding a
I love
Duraflame, and we're like, what is happening here?
I love that I just threw so much shade over the idea that someone could just come to our house if they want to say happy birthday, and then the video was her just standing outside our house being like happy birthday, like straight up Lost Highway style.
When you said it, I was like, oh, just you wait. Just you wait.
I
It's
do want to
so
say one quick thing about Kate, which is that
That
her
was
kid
ironic.
is also cool. So when I said that like your kids, like I don't care about them, her kid's cool too, because I met her kid at one of the taping, and it's a pretty cool kid. And I forget what he liked, but he liked something that was awesome. Maybe it was like a very small dog, but it was cool.
That makes sense.
10 sturgeons, this very small dog.
So, look, Andre said, happy birthday, Drew. I'll come and give you a hug soon. Haha. Always
don't like
welcome. Oh, so he'll just be like, hello.
Yeah, I never
always
like
welcome
hugs.
to Drew. Anytime
Coronavirus
I'll
is
pull
a
out the
good
good
excuse.
cheese.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, like,
pull
it's
out the
also a
good
good
cheese.
excuse to wear masks and be like, I don't want to fucking smile at you.
Well, the thing is,
It's
I've
basically how
never
I feel
liked
about everything.
hugs. If you watch my old Schmoedown matches where I win or lose, like I will go to competitors and I will go like this. I'll like immediately grab them from behind because this is how I know how to hug. It's pin your arms down so you can't hug me back and like hold you.
That's
so you
called
can't touch me.
kidnapping.
And I've done that since I was a kid because I don't like people getting into my what do I call it? My ozone layer is what I called it as a child. I don't like my people getting my bubble. I feel like there's not enough air and they're gonna take it from me. Yeah.
That totally makes
Trevor-
sense, though.
Okay.
Trevor, you go to bed, Trevor. God, your parents must think I'm such a bad influence. Your parents, who are probably younger than me, think I'm such a bad influence.
Oh my god.
Wow, that would be funny if they were.
Well, yeah, you're 47.
I'm 48. I'm 48. That's
48.
incredible.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just turned 12.
wild.
I mean, this is actually kind of a great thing. I should become a brand influencer for looking like this at 48.
So the
We need
last one is from
sponsorship.
oh my god. The last one is from Robert Parker, who is absolutely still a precious angel. And he's also 12.
Robert! I remember when he was the youngest person I knew.
Hey, Drew, happy birthday. I hope it's an awesome day. You're an awesome person. You're the heart and soul of the dungeon. You're one of the first people to welcome me into that group and this whole crazy community with open arms. I'm so grateful for that. Thank you for being such an amazing person. Dungeon strong, and hope it's an amazing birthday. See you soon, Drew.
I made
sweet guy.
I made Robert
Shout out to
Parker.
Robert.
I'm lucky enough to have met Robert in real person. I'm unlucky enough to have felt like I was like traumatizing him because he looked very young when I met him. He was over at Kevin Smets's house, and when Kevin was gone, because Kevin was training him super hard when he was coming to visit to do a Schmoedown match, and I was like, hey, Kevin's not here right now. Let's go to Santa Monica Pier and ride some roller coasters and like eat some cotton candy and just be cool. And I was like, I'm like the cool aunt, that's like my deal. And I ended up crying to him about my divorce, and like he was giving me like life advice.
Oh my
And like then I made him watch Mulholland Drive, which is not what any IG player needs in their head right now. And I feel like I really did some damage.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. He's a precious angel. Now, so we do have to we do have to wrap up this segment because we have one more tiny segment and we have a couple more videos. So Beth and Vanessa, I'm going to ask you to do the awesome thing where you tell Videodrew how much you love her, but we're going to go one at a time because, at gunpoint. How much you love her?
How much you fucking love me or I'll gut you like a fish.
Yes!
Gut me like a fish.
She's just like,
anyone feel free to start.
Vanessa,
we love
let's
you. I will go. Because I gotta wake up super early anyways. See, I did this for you. That's how much I love you because I gotta wake up at like 4:30 in the morning.
Girl.
To do this. So when you first like came into the Schmoedown and you did like all your whole spew and stuff like that, you were like, I remember going to Robert and be like, I need to know this person like in real life. I need to know who she is. Because you just like the whole time I was just like mesmerized by what you were doing. And I love it so much. And I'm so glad that I know you and that I've met you in real life too. And I need to see you again personally. Hopefully we can be there in September to go to Halloween Horror Nights and
oh my God,
Universal Studios Hollywood, because that would be amazing.
I just want to stay till 5 a.m. and watch The Office with you guys.
And we do that too.
We do in the shadows, yeah.
Everything. Well, we do in the shadows. I would love to do that. And then come and see your amazing little pupperoos.
And I also just want to go to Arizona because I've never been there before.
You can come on by.
Yeah.
Wait, what part of Arizona do you live in?
I live in Tucson.
There are a lot of awesome people in Tucson. Oh my gosh.
Small world, huh? I live in
grew
Brazil,
up
but
there, sort of, for a while. We're all growing up for a while, in a way.
Yeah, we all are, but some of us haven't lived in Arizona. Is it like
you can
breaking
come
that
and hang out and like live
No,
with
it's
us
New
for
Mexico.
a little bit if you want, and then you can say that you've lived in Arizona too.
Is the show Ozark set in Arizona?
That's no.
Okay, where I don't know where the Ozarks are. I don't fucking care. Okay.
That's like in the Midwest.
It's all right. You're not missing anything.
Is it not in the Midwest?
You can watch Hey Dude. That was
that's Midwest.
Here-ish.
I think it's in Missouri. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, I think Ozarks is. Well, look, I can use context clues. It's cloudy in the show, and there's trees, so I'm gonna put it in the Pacific Northwest. Sounds right. I love you too, Vanessa. You look amazing. You're always great, and you're one of the few reaction channels I actually watch. Mostly because Eric always has you on, but like,
oh, that works.
Interesting
too.
to know.
Yeah.
And then I think I got something special coming your way right now. I don't know how it works, but it's processing.
Oh, nice. That's what I like to do in therapy as well.
It's processing, so we'll see if it comes on. If not,
Aren't we
you'll get
all?
money.
I'm always processing. It's fine. Yeah.
I process my. Can I just say one quick thing? I know that I'm doing this a lot. I'm talking a lot during my own birthday thing, but I have to say, you don't get to do that at your wedding as a chick. You don't get to talk at all during your wedding. You don't get to give a speech. You don't get to welcome anyone. You are silent as a bride, which is something I found out the hard way, and that sucked.
Strange.
So the cool thing about this is I can talk as much as I want and do all the speeches. But I have to give myself credit. I processed some trauma in a day this week, which is like so much faster than I usually process trauma. I went through a traumatic event and then just was like cried about it and then was like, and now I'm healthy again, and I'm like almost
Well,
over it.
okay, words from I don't know. When I hear that, when I hear I process trauma in a day, I'm like, is this part of the processing? Is this
Yeah, well, it is.
another
I'm still
step of it?
processing it, but I'm saying I was triggered by something that was a previous trauma. Like really sobbed, like really just cathartically did the Horva, like Midsummer, like sobbing on the
God.
ground, and then like was like, okay, like enough. Like that's it wasn't like a new trauma, it was like a re-triggering of old trauma. But I
Oh, but
processed it.
I mean, still reaching that level, that's pretty transcendent.
Well, some people like to call it hysteria. I like to call it letting all the emotions out at one time, so then you can immediately forget it ever happened and not take responsibility
Amen.
for having done it.
I love it.
That's what do you like about me?
What do I
Yeah,
like?
what do you like about
you?
her?
Yeah, sorry, I was like almost just
I'm a good
spacing out,
host.
not even. Yeah, you are. That's it. That's all I like. No, okay. I kind of wish I hadn't taken the edible so that I could think better about my values and everything like that. But something that I do value is you, and I didn't know anything about the Schmoedown, and I didn't really like I Frank moved in. Frank is like one of my favorite people of all time, just like the sweetest, kindest, nicest person, funniest, etc. Love him to death. And so learning about this whole world and stuff like that, it seems very like broy and very rock'em sock'em heavy metal flame, and which is no slight to the editing of any of the stuff. It was just like
It's like
the
Fury
people.
Road. Yeah, no, I get it.
And to want to be a part of something so much because I thought it was fun, but then also to be so otherwise intimidated by the type of people I would think that they would allow there was hard until you messaged me, and I really took a look at some of the women in the show and realized that is absolutely not what it has to be, and that there are people who are pioneering their own personalities and their own just willingness to be different in a way that other people aren't. And so you've just been a blast to talk to. I really wish I could have met you in person by now. I mean, I say that like you're dead, but you're not. But or maybe when we meet in person.
Yeah.
Who knows? Listen, I'm dangerous. But
Beth, all I want to do is read your poetry out loud to you, but like that I won't do right now. But that's
don't do that. But I know I've rambled on a lot, but basically I just want to say that my mom gave me this really cheesy thing when I was growing up. She's like, Beth, it doesn't take much to be a day maker. But like, Drew, you're a fucking life maker. Like somebody to talk to about this weird stuff that I had never done before. I talk about pegging, but mostly Schmoedown. And yeah, you're completely generous and like the opposite of what I thought a 47-year-old would be. 48-year-old. But yeah.
That's okay. All I have to say is there's an
I love it
arcade that has
so
opened up. I love you so much, girl. There's an arcade that opened up near the Burbank Cinema, and I think that you, me, and whoever wrote that Reddit post about hating on their boyfriend or husband because of his
The Busters. Yeah.
We need to all get together. When I saw that there was an arcade where you could exchange real dollars for fake money that you can only use in this arcade, my eyes lit up. I still have about 30,000 Dave & Buster coins that I need to spend from like my D&B, babe. What do you call it? Like his D&B?
Yeah.
The D&B.
The Busters. We got to go to Busters.
We have to go to
Well,
Busters.
Drew, there's an arcade that just opened in my heart, and I would love to go there.
Cool. I'm gonna win the PS5 there for sure after spending $700, which is more than the PS5.
Yay!
All right, love you so much. Happy
All right.
birthday.
Love you guys.
Go to the zoo. We want to see you there.
This is the most amount of time I've ever been able to spend hearing compliments about myself and also being on air.
Guess what?
I love
Strange,
compliments
huh?
about myself, but I like to read them and not have to have like people see
You like
me.
to covet them.
Yeah, I like to
Feel it.
covet them, and I like to cry while reading them, so then I don't have to
Want
be
to hear
like
something wild? There are
What?
more.
Fuck.
There are
cool.
there are more compliments from
What is the thing that Hellraiser says, Pinhead? He's like, we will show you such delicious agonies or whatever. That's like this.
So, legitimately, how do you feel about tonight? All of these compliments that you've gotten, all of this love that you've gotten from so many people, all the comments where everybody's been telling you how amazing you are and having so much fun. I mean, you got serenaded by, David Lynch serenaded you.
David Lynch once did tell me my tattoos were really heavy duty, and then he took a picture of them because I have a lot of David Lynch tattoos.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Nothing
really
wrong
no
with
big deal. I have to say tonight has been like one of the best birthdays ever, and I say that having made out with Evan Peters on one of my birthdays. Not sure if I mentioned that. Evan Peters from WandaVision and Mayor of Easttown, the one with the accent.
I love this story.
Oh, that guy.
He
Okay.
kissed me. I didn't kiss him. He kissed me on my birthday, and this might be rivaling that. I'm just gonna say, because actually hearing that, like, it's never been a goal of mine to be like a feminist figure or somebody who's like promoting women in any sort of way. I always thought myself as like very different than like men or women. I was always like a third thing in my head. But like hearing how much of an impact I made on women joining this league, it's really meant a lot to me because it's never a role I saw myself being, and it's really, really cool to make this feel like that I'm making this space like more comfortable for people because, this feels like very humbling. So I'm gonna cry about it, but
you are very, very special to so many people, and I need you to understand that there are 5 people who love you so much.
Specifically 5 people.
And
Specifically, just 5.
I'm
like a
gonna
current.
add, but we know you the best out of everybody because we are your executive team. We do all these crazy things. We put pictures on screen. We hang out with you in StreamYard. We do all these, we work together, and you should have seen how well we work together to pull this together.
I will say real quick before anything else, you guys also do all the work for me. I don't know any other Patreon that like the Patreon is written by somebody else except for mine. Like I don't know anything else where like everyone else does all the work and it's just like, hey Drew, maybe just give me the thumbnail and that's all I need from you this week is the thumbnail and the time you're planning to go on tonight. And everything else will be taken care of. Then you, Adelia.
So I'm going to go ahead and say, before we take the floor, we have 2 videos that are very, very important, and Danny is going to be the one to introduce them.
Oh, great.
All right.
Names?
Okay.
He takes the glasses off.
The dorks.
The day has come, guys. This might decide my future in this company.
Are you quitting?
I may have or may have not been accused of something I did earlier this year. I may have or may have not flirted with, the female guests that we have here, and one in particular. And I may or may have not added her on Facebook. And I may have or may have not broken the rule that never speak to her again to have a little birthday video for Drew.
That's my fucking sister. Oh wait, am I not muted? Okay.
Yeah, you're not muted. Sean, take it away.
Oh no, this is gonna be interesting.
Yes, small screen it.
Hello, my sister. It is your birthday, and I am here to tell you that I love you so, so much, and I miss you so, so much. And Mom is texting me as I do this video. I cannot believe that you are 21 today. It has been a long time coming, but now that you're officially an adult, I can pass on my wisdom to you, which comprises of 3 things. The first one is make sure that you save your goats. You don't want to deplete your reservoir of goats. Always have your goats in a savings account. Number 2 is more glitter. Make sure that you use an excess of glitter at all times. And number 3 is never stop being who you are, because when the screaming stops, the fun stops. I love you. I love you so much. I'm dumb. It's like 1 o'clock here, but I slept in. May 25th, the day that you were born, a day to remember and celebrate, my sister. I love you so much. I hope you have the best day. Don't forget to hoard the goats.
I don't. My sister doesn't know about like the term goat, so I think she was talking about literal goats. Or, like,
There's not a reference to there, Muru.
He was not talking about Daney Merle. I swear to God, she's never seen a Schmoedown episode that I haven't forced her to watch. Like fucking Clockwork Orange style. So there's no way she's talking about the greatest of all time. She's just saying hoard goats and put them in the bank. That's my sister, ladies and gentlemen. She's amazing. She's way more famous than me on the internet and everywhere else. She's a tattoo artist. Go check her out on Instagram, hannah.claire.grant. She's got like 15K followers. No big deal, because she does awesome stick and poke tattoos, including the one that I have, several of mine, but it's my Laura Palmer arms. This is like a tooth she did on me. This is like friendship hands. And I said, Hannah, why do you need to tattoo friendship hands on me? And she's like, business friendships, just like we have. And I went, like a family? And she goes, you watch Succession. So that was...
There's Vanessa's thing.
Oh, thank you, Vanessa. Let's see. I got a donation. Vanessa saying... Hold on, I can't read it. It went away. We'll read it. It said happy birthday, I bet. Yes. I bet it did. Whoa, $600. Are you fucking kidding me? Nice. Yo, I'm going to get me some stimmy money. Is AMC so...
Drew, but that's not the only one, because Hannah messaged me today.
Stop talking about that.
Just to mention. And we have another thing for you. I have no credit for this. She tried to email me first, but Hannah sent me the video.
I don't need to hear any more about how you guys communicated. Just put it on the video.
So Sean, the last one and the best one.
Hannah, she lives in Brazil, right? And weird.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Drew. Happy birthday, my Sarah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, darling. But this video isn't about you. It's about me. Oh, hello, darling. So nice of you to join us again. In case you haven't noticed, I've moved. And perhaps one day, if you're in the area, you can come and visit. I would love that.
Oh shit, you got a new house?
You rang. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Cheers, my darling. Oh, it's you again. I have a little song that I'd like to sing to you from Paul.
Oh shit.
Drew's too pretty to grow old. Looks like hers are rare as gold. Gray hair, wrinkles, stay away. Keep her as she is today. Stay young forever. Don't age whatever. Always endeavor to stay just as you are. Happy birthday, darling. This could have been so much worse.
I gotta say, Drew, any question we ever had of why Videodrew is Videodrew has now been answered definitively.
Shout out to Miss Sis Linda Grant.
Mama Drew.
We had an
Medium
over-under on how long it would take you to cry, and you made it literally till just now. And this has been the best night.
That was hilarious.
Oh my God.
So perfect.
I miss my mom so much.
Oh.
I love her so much.
Did she actually move? Wow.
I know. I think she has a second house now because they live in Colonial Williamsburg, or Colonial Williamsburg. They live in Colonial or historic Newcastle, which is like one of the oldest But ever so, yeah, there are people that dress up. There are people that cosplay as, like, you know, when George Washington was alive. Holy shit, my mom is amazing. Oh. And that was my other puppy, Maxine, that I had to give up because my boyfriend at the time did not like me having a dog. So my mom had her. But that dog that looked a lot like, well, not this one. This one's looking so cute, though. Her teeth are a little out. Oh, shit, I miss my mother. She's so wonderful. Thank you for getting all that together, guys.
I'm going to move the camera real quick.
Of course.
Oh, God, look at her little face. Oh, my God. Sorry, I don't want to cry on camera. That's really... Oof.
Aww.
Oof.
It's your stream. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, seriously. Do whatever you want.
Your sister says that your mom is watching right now.
I did not know my mom was as good at performing as I am, but my mom would be even better at being Videodrew.
She is.
That's
Oh, hello there.
Oh, you're still here.
Oh, it's you again. And then the you rang.
It's not about you.
Oh,
it's about me.
That, I swear to God, that's the Grant family crest motto. It's not about you. It's about me. And doesn't that make sense for you to know the pressure's off?
So the best part is, you know, all of us have things to say to you too, including, you know, the lovely person next to you. So who wants to go first?
Yeah,
Let Eric go first.
Yeah, Eric.
I'll let you guys go first.
Oh,
that can actually hurt him.
Oh my!
To actually do damage.
Yeah.
After saying the James comment. Danny, you start.
No, I have to be on the last. I am co-host, crow host. Come on, Idelia, it's your time.
All right,
I'll
start.
It's like
I'll
fine.
Drew, I just want you to know that I wouldn't have survived the last year without you in my life. You have been an incredible friend, and I feel so lucky that I went into your Twitch stream that night, and for every interaction that we've had since.
Yeah. I still remember seeing like your name and being like, that sounds like a type of flower. And it's like it's the rest was history. I have to say, Adelia has not seen one movie that I have ever seen, and yet and organizes every aspect of my life that I would not be able to actually exist, even though I don't do anything all day. I would not be able to like function, even at the small amount that I do function without like Adelia's help, despite the fact that I don't know if me and her have ever watched one thing in common. I've now seen
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Oh, Mom's here! Oh, Video Mom! Hello from Video That sounds right. That's about right.
So
Trevor
glorious.
Madison going, it could have been worse. Yeah, that is also the Grant family crest. Could have been worse, but could it have? Because this is pretty bad. Okay, who's next? Tell me the
Do it.
All right, that's fine. Drew, I don't really fully remember the first time we met. Maybe it was that bar in Soho one time.
Probably.
Yeah, or maybe at the airport in Kathmandu.
Were you telling me you were Evan Peters that one time? Just kidding.
Probably.
But in all seriousness, you know, getting to join you on this journey that you've done from just hanging out and doing karaoke and listening to you be prepared, which admittedly you're amazing, but I'm better.
You wish.
I'm so glad to get to help you on your journey and to hang here and just you are one of my top 2 favorites. Though I love that other person, you definitely have become number 1 in my heart. And this was my idea, this was a labor of love from all of us. And I think we all kind of feel that same way about you, Drew. And that's why we're here week in and week out. And we just are so glad that you're here and you're choking Scar.
Scar that you got me, by the way.
I did get her a scar. You were, and you know what? I'm going to tell the real fast story. You were feeling really bad. You were feeling really down. And so I ordered 2 scars, one that I have because I love Scar, but I know she loved it. And I said, hey, Drew, I need your address. And you were like, why?
Yeah, because I'm very suspicious.
No, and I'm like, look what I got you. And I show her the scar, and she's like, oh! And then I played the sound, and it sings. No copyright.
Oh, no.
But
People had most sensational news.
So she literally, I kid you not, within 30 seconds, she inboxes me with her address. She's like, I want it now.
Not even a PO box. I was just like, mine. Give me.
Now.
Give.
Now. Yeah.
Now.
And so, yeah. But Drew, you are my friend. You are my colleague. You are an inspiration. And I am very happy that we share a birth year together.
Oh, God, yes. Single 1984. I think that's the first thing I knew about you. I was like, you're my age? That's crazy.
He's 48 years old.
No, he's 48 years old and was born in 84.
48. Why are we going back to the 48 thing again? Really?
I mean, all I have to say is that, like, my teeth and ambition are bared. And that I love you so much. And there's no other lines in Be Prepared that really, like...
We are your hyenas.
Like,
Drew, you realize we're your hyenas.
Yeah, well, I was about to say, I know that your powers of retention are as wet as a warhag's backside. I don't know.
But thick
Yeah, remember, if you do
My
it
words
as
are a matter of
word,
pride.
it's
and
not
then
copyright
still-
infringement as spoken word.
Guess what? Pride has two meanings because it's pride as in lion pride, even though he's talking to hyenas, so that doesn't really track. But we get that it's a metaphor. And when he goes...
Can I be Shenzi?
Yeah, you can be Shenzi, whatever
I
that
just
is.
want to be Ed. That's all I want to be is Ed.
Perfect. Because I almost called Ed, but then I was like, Chris would be a better Ed.
You're like the Tim Cummings, which also means you get to finish the song for me, so that's great.
This is
because
true,
my
this is
voice,
true.
I ran out my voice on the part where it's like, what's his line? You won't get a sniff without me.
Yeah, we
And
all
I-
know that you have a crush on Jeremy Irons. So.
I have a crush on this lion as Jeremy Irons, not actual Jeremy Irons who was homophobic, but the lion who everyone thought was very gay, and they totally missed the part where the hyenas were goose stepping, and it was like Triumph of the Will, like shot for shot, and we're just focused on Scar's limp wrist action. That's what I love about it. The hyenas are going like. They're doing the whole thing, and they're sea-hailing, and nobody mentioned a word of it. They were so worried at Disney that was going to be a problem, and then everyone was like, "But that lion's gay."
That I love that gets through, but SFX in the little dusted wind, that's controversial.
Well, I mean, it's a penis, and I would say they're equally controversial.
Amber.
Oh, it's
Andrew,
me
you
next.
go now. Gun to the
It's
head.
you.
What's your favorite thing about me?
Gun to my head. Anyway,
Good.
so I remember this time when I had no idea what the Schmoedown was. And it was a really, really dark time. But then I started watching it and I saw this absolute force of nature, this Videodrew. And I was just like, what is happening here? Because I worked for Disney for a long time. I've always loved entertainment and kayfabe and people who get so into character and love what they're doing. And I just was absolutely taken with that energy. And then I got into podcasting. I got onto the Let's Get Ready network, and somehow some crazy, crazy stuff happened. And I remember us being somewhere and you saying, "Amber, where did you even come from?" And I was like, "I don't
came
know.
from nowhere.
My mother
exist,
birthed
and then
me
you
one
popped- you
time,
popped into
and then it
existence.
just poof." And it just kind of went downhill or uphill. I don't know which one. Wild from there, because not only was I on LGR, but then suddenly I was told I was on another network. I was like, oh, cool, I'm here too.
I did that.
We invited you first.
You guys adopted me. The Pajekin adopted me. I just feel like I've been claimed by everybody. But you have my heart, because you literally are one of the best people I know. You have the biggest heart. You have the biggest soul. You put everything that you have into what you do. And I literally am not only blessed to know you and to count you as my friend, to know that one of these days when things quiet down a little bit, because you guys know I'm in Louisiana for a funeral. It's happening. Yeah. And it's okay. Life happens, death happens. It's what it is.
Make sure to
But-
check out the Star Wars Burlesque.
Yes, Star Wars burlesque during another grandmother funeral. However, but you know what? It's these moments when we are alive, when we are able to connect with people who have that, as Maxwell said, same wavelength, that joie de vivre, the same lust for life that we have, and the same weird interests. And you connect and you share these moments, and that means the world. So I just want you to know that you have saved me as a person. I love you so much. And as another 84 baby, I'm so blessed to get to share a screen with you, to get to do all these things for you, to get to yell at Garth for you, because that's my job.
Oh, thank God.
Hey, love you, Garth.
We're
But
jealous.
then when
of
you're
that
not
job, by the
around,
way.
it's
Totally.
intolerable.
It's so funny. I actually just yell at anybody because it's fun. And I love you so deeply. You are not only my friend, but I consider you to be part of my family, and I would do anything for you. So
I love you so much, Amber. I do remember when you joined the Schmoedown, or joined the community, and you just did randomly pop up like one day, just like a beautiful little sprite. And I remember turning to Eric and going, "Where did she come from? She seems great. Like she wants to hang out with me. Like she seems totally normal. Like what's the catch? Like what's wrong with her? Because she seems like
completely
totally,
not.
a well-adjusted, cool chick that just is part of the Schmoedown community. Like no, what's her damage?" And you turned out you didn't have any. You were just an amazing woman, and I love you so much. And I love your infectious energy. It really I don't know. I imagine my sister and my mom watching this with a weird side eye, being like, they don't really know her, because like nobody thinks from growing up with me that I'm like a nice, big-hearted person. Like they're just like, this must be the remote thing. Like it must not be
Me
coming across her
either.
louder.
Everybody thinks I'm evil.
The Schmoedown really has made me a kind, big-hearted person in a way that like I never was before. I was like always very solipsistic and very focused on myself, and never really focused on how other people felt. And the Schmoedown's changed that about me because of all the love that I've gotten from you guys and from the community, and realizing how much I want to live up to the expectations of the people who entrust me with their heart. So I love you so much, Amber. I can't wait to go to a theme park with you. And know
Oh
all
my
the
gosh, I'm gonna spoil you rotten.
Yeah.
You wanna go see Festival of the Lion King? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
I think you should go next, Danny. I think you should go next.
No,
Yeah, go
I mean
next,
the
Danny.
call now. It's you, me, and the last is Eric.
Almost at 3 hours, guys. Pick a lane.
Do it, Sean.
Okay, fine. Yeah, this is really hard.
Oh no.
It's kind of hard to believe still that it's been a little bit around a year since we started doing this show together, Drew, and I still remember the first time meeting you at Spectacular. You were like trying to step on this chair, like I need someone to take a picture. I was like, please don't fall, please do not fall. And
I didn't.
You did not. To your credit, you did not. But still, I mean, I remember just like finding your channel and like watching you do all these live streams, and I said to myself, why isn't this woman doing more character work? She's great in the Schmoedown, she's great doing live streams. Why isn't she doing more? And I reached out only just to be kind, but not thinking like you would ever like listen to me at all, because we've technically never met. And I just like, you should be doing more. And you're like, well, you have any ideas? I was like, well, sure. And to think that like the idea just came out of nowhere, and then we worked on it together, and then we're doing the show almost a year later is a testament to you, Drew. And I just want to thank you, because this show has been like one of the joys in my life for the past year. And to come here almost every Sunday to hang out with you, and you letting me not only run the show with you, but just like be a part of it at times has been really, really fun and a blessing. And no matter what happens in the future, I'll always look back on this time specifically as a shining point in my life, and I just owe that to you specifically. So I just wanted to say thank you for letting me into your community and growing with you, and it's been a true blessing. So I just want to say thank you.
At first, when you started this, I was like, oh no, is this going to be like an on-air breakup? Because you're like, oof, this is really hard. And I was like, oh no. I just sound like it's just going to be like a moment where you're like, and I quit. But it's been fun. My work here is done. Yeah, I wouldn't have Live in the Dark. I mean, this bears knowing that Live in the Dark was Sean's idea. He came to me with it and was like, he signed up for the Patreon at a level that I had at the time that was like, help me produce a show, because I'm fucking lazy and probably won't even show up to the meetings half the time, and like just do it the work for me. But then like don't take away my creative individuality. So like do the work for me, but then also I will feel very disgruntled if I feel like you're doing anything without my permission. So I'm basically the best boss to work with. And the fact that you've been a partner with me on this, you're one of the few people I've actually seen during quarantine. We went out and got pizza and talked about all the other ideas that we could be doing if I was more ambitious or had a good work schedule or good work habits. I still want to do that QVC show, man. I still want to do it, like the Videodrew sell stuff at home. Sean, you've been amazing to work with, and like really keeping me on the straight and narrow, because I've always said this about myself. Like, I don't really show up job wise, work wise, career wise. I can't really show up for myself, but I can always show up if I have other people that I'm accountable to. Like if I have employees or like people like that I'm looking out for. And I feel that way about you guys, that you guys keep me doing what I'm doing. Because otherwise I would just totally be like, fuck it. And I love doing this, and this is really important to me. So thank you.
Really quickly, I just want you guys to see this before Danny goes. Trevor, if we're all sharing, Drew adopting me into the Schmoedown family as a random teenager who had movie trivia has truly been life-changing. So thank you to that, and thank you to everyone here.
You should be
shout out to Trevor, who I'm sure, again, on paper, if brought to court, this would look like a really weird relationship. He's he was at the time a 14-year-old I found on Reddit, who had a list of all the Schmoedown questions that had been asked up until that point. And I just reached out and I was like, hey, you got this document? Can I have it? Can you share it with me? And he was just like, oh my God, Videodrew. Yeah, sure. And then I started training with him, and it's been the most worthwhile relationship I've had with somebody who could technically be my son. I would say, bar none, full end of sentence. And I love it when he mentions that his parents are 3 years older than me. I love that part of it.
It's soul crushing, isn't it? Just oh.
Well, I also love the thing about I always knew that Trevor also has big things in his future. He's going to be a competitor in the Schmoedown. He's going to crush it. But when Dan and Mara joined the Schmoedown, there was this great opportunity, because I know that Trevor's been a huge fan of them forever. Joined the dungeon. Joined the dungeon. Well, Mara rejoined the Schmoedown, and I was so excited, but I also didn't know if it was my place, because I didn't know Dan and Mara to the extent I do now. Where I was like, hey, you want to train with this kid? He's an amazing genius, and he's going to help you train for IG, and that's all he wants to do. And I have no use for IG, so I know that bringing Trevor into the fold in the dungeon has been so important to all of us and has contributed to so many of our wins. So shout out to Trevor, and shout out to you, Sean. I feel like that was a long way of saying, Sean, I love you so much. I loved watching Hamilton with you that one time. I always love it when my mods have zero interest in my movie stuff. So the mods that don't come to training, or who don't know any of the movie stuff, but they're just still no, I'm just committed to the Videodrew shtick outside of movie trivia. It's great.
I'm still down to that QVC stuff. I have ideas for that whenever you're ready.
It'll just all look like that time we did the Live in the Dark with Kaiser, and I don't remember it because I was on ambience.
I'm still waiting on my beef jerky from that. I paid for that. I'd like to remind Kaiser if he's listening.
Go Kaiser. Probably.
I bought Kaiser beef jerky, and I'm still waiting for my.
I don't think you wanted. That was a while ago. I don't think you still want that.
To Trevor's point, I did email in character, because there was 2 years there where kayfabe was very blurry for me, because I had a head injury from a car accident, so I could basically only type in all caps. So that was a commitment. As Jenna says on 30 Rocks, I wanted my Emmy for living my life theatrically.
I guess it's Danny's turn now.
Yeah.
All right.
Come on, Crow host.
No, is this going to be
I'll try to be brief.
Oh, God. We're going to be here for another hour.
I'll be brief. Last year, I wrote letters. I made videos. And now, how fucked up that I'm so lazy that I didn't have any time to do any of this stuff this year.
Pretty fucked up.
Yeah, pretty fucked up. Look, I know I'm not the best co-host. I barely can read the fucking news sometimes. But
it's the best part.
You are my hero. Sarah, you're my fucking hero. I am very proud of everything that we've done together. I am extremely grateful for everything that you brought to my life, to trusting me, to doing everything that a friend could do, even though so fucking far apart. Look, I'm from Franco, Brazil. We may never see each other. I hope that's not true. But for the first time, when I was here, when I had this,
oh yeah, I got you.
You made everything that happens in this little screen real. Thank you so much for this. And thanks for being the best host that a Crow host can have. Thank you for being the best hero that a Schmoedown can have. And I think in this 1 year journey, we learned a lot from each other, and I love spending my time and my Sundays and fucking up my sleep schedule every single time for you because you are special. Yes, I do have a sleep schedule. I used to have it anyway.
Danny, I will say this about you. You are the closest thing I have to probably actual family in this community because you're how I actually treat my real family, which is that sometimes at 4 a.m. I will just lay on you a bunch of emotional bullshit that actually is just me projecting some drama from somewhere else and get really, really weird about it. And then you the whole thing that I am, you actually see all facets of it, not just like the one that's inspiring or the one that's super nice and warm-hearted. You have to deal with the other side of it, and I know you had to deal with it a little bit this year, and all I can say is I love you like a brother, so don't fuck my sister. And
it's not up to me.
And I remember the first.
Oh, wow.
What the fuck is that?
That's not how that
works. Let's
put it
that.
work,
I continue
Danny.
to try to give you compliments. I remember where you were when you said
I'm
that you were-
kidding. I'm kidding.
When you
Like, it has
messaged
to be a
me,
mood of your choice. No, continue.
you were messaged me when I was just getting a car from like the I just gone to LA for like something, and I was renting a car, and you messaged me saying I need like some support or something. Like what animal would I be, or like what would I be if I was your familiar? And I went, oh, like you'd be a crow. And then I found like all these pictures online of like, instead of like renting the car, I just sat in the rental car in the parking lot for like 20 minutes finding like pictures on Pinterest of like things that crows did with witches. And I was like, this is right. From like the beginning of like our love of Alan tutorial to that like 10-page document you wrote me like really early on. It was like, here's what I think Videodrew is. And I was like, whoa, this isn't just a fan. This is like somebody who would like follow you and do something witchy if you told them to like go to Sharon Tate's house. Like I was like, this is a real committed zealot in your life, and I don't think I've ever felt prouder of anything that I've ever accomplished than realizing that I've affected somebody in such a deep way. Alan for life. Love it. Love you.
Eric.
Oh,
Your turn, Eric.
And be on camera,
Well,
please.
yeah, point the camera at Eric.
Just move right on over.
So you didn't make a video? How dare you?
Yeah.
He didn't have to. He's in person.
Yeah, this is the video.
I want it edited, and I want some cool music in the background, and I want it to be my theme song that I have.
Cool rock music.
Mom, I have a theme song.
Sorry, I can't.
I don't think my mom definitely went to bed. She's like, I'm here for the me part.
My part's over.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you guys for doing this first. I'll
Yeah.
say this because it's like super important.
Oh shit, yeah. Thank you.
By the way, they did all then. I haven't done fucking shit.
You were in the meetings.
That's enough.
Who's present?
No, because like this whole thing, like this, I mean, this whole production has been like very important to compartmentalize like Drew's life for the past year, and I think it's really important to have this. This is almost like I know this isn't like the end of anything, but it's like almost like a nice pin to put in it because like the world's going back to normal in a way that's like unprecedented. So over the next like month and a half, like everyone's going to go back to just like a new life like that we kind of had before, but it's like different now. And so like now everyone's going to be like living a kind of like a different life that's trying to readapt to like what the world is. So I think it's like really important to like give Drew like a very special happy birthday because like it's going to be like an adjustment for everyone to start living again.
You sound like a doctor giving me bad prognosis news.
No.
Your bedside manner is terrible.
I get what you're saying, Eric. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but like the show, I mean, the show itself is. What I mean is that the show and the channel has just been very important to this past year of like adapting to what the world was, for the past year. I mean, I remember, it must have been like around April of like last year. Like we were in this garage when it was still like barren. There were no dogs. There was no
The red room?
tables or like a green screen or anything. It was just like a camera and like the couch.
And 3 busted computers.
And 3 busted computers. And like I remember Drew was just like, not I should divulge too much, but she was just like yelling, "I got my face," saying like she has to do more. She has to, I was like, don't you do like a show like every like once a week? And she's like, no, I need to do more. I need to do like one like every day. I need to do one like I need to do this, I need to do that, And she was just like a person that had so much creativity to like put out that she didn't know what to do with. And so I think
Happy birthday. Love you all and love this community.
Oh, I love you so much, Kelby.
Shout
Add hair
out,
to
Paul.
life.
And so she had like so much creativity that she had to put out that she didn't know what to do with it. So, so all of you, I just want to say thank you because you helped foster that, and I think she needed it more than I think she could even articulate at the time. So like all of you coming into her life to help like facilitate this has been super important, and I think it's like been very impactful and influential to like towards like like her life being here and just like, being happy and adjusting to this whole thing.
Well, very well put. I also want to say I ditto everything that he says and want to say, like when I was trying to say about like Sean and stuff, I mean, the structure that in Adelia, like the structure that I need, because I am just a chaos demon. I'm just the hex magic. I'm just all the WandaVision feelings, but without any of the ability to like channel it. And you guys have so helped me create the ability to channel it. So yes, thank you, especially to this crew on the screen, because I was just a personality in the Schmoedown who had no way to like figure out how to like make this into a thing.
And I'll also say like like to give you credit to like I remember when we first met, like you were still in New York and you were like figuring out how to like make like a image on your screen through like OBS, and like
this was such hell for me.
You were up at like 4 a.m, just like banging on your computer and also building a chair at the same time.
I was building a chair at the same time that night,
and just trying to figure out how to like make things work. Like the shark thing, what the stuff would go down.
Oh yeah,
and then you would do like Videodrew.club, and you just
Videodrew.club for life. I had that specific URL that you had to go to for my tip page, but also could watch the show, and nobody went to it.
I mean, it's been a big year of growth, and like last year we kind of like took what we could, like with everything to like make it like the best that we could. So like last year we gave you your best birthday that we could with just like the resources that we had, which is like Daney's letter, which is very nice, and like the people that we knew at the time.
You give me a nightlight.
And we gave you a nightlight, and then so I'm happy that a year later now that we're able to do something like as big as this, and it's very special.
Yeah.
And like you have also grown over the last year. I've just you've I mean just watching you, how you interact with everyone around you, and I think this is like the person that you've always like wanted to be. I don't think maybe you like knew how to like put it out into the world. And I think having people around you like to help you do that is very important. I think that with that night that we talked about with Chance, or you stayed and watched The Outsider, like 6 episodes in a row, like we stayed up until like 3 or 4 in the morning just watching The Outsider.
I had never
and
laughed
laughing
that hard.
like about at the show because it's very silly.
I never laughed that fucking hard in my life.
But,
it felt like
Chance knocked out because it was obviously like 4 or 5 in the morning. He was tired, but we were still in the living room, like right next to him, like talking. And she asked me to, like, we were like loopy because it was like 5 and 6 in the morning, and she asked me if you had like $1 million, like what would you want to do with it? And I was like, I don't know. Like I would, probably start like a company or something like that. And then your response was, I would use it to like find like the best people and like make something that so they can then like make the stuff that they want to do.
So yeah, like a platform like The Onion or something. Yeah.
Like you said you want to find like the people and like give them chances to like kind of make their art and to like do something that they want to do.
Yeah.
And I think
it's always what I've wanted.
Yeah. I think I tell you and I tell everyone here, like that's the moment that I fell in love with you. And so like it's been a year now between the two of us, and like I think we're very much in love, and it's been very, very special between the two of us. And like this world's gonna go back to normal, and like it's gonna be very different, but it's gonna be very special to have each other now, and to have all of you with us as well. It's super.
Let me avise, Eric.
Quiet, Danny.
But I think no, it's really. I mean, that was the moment I knew you're very special, because like that's always been my dream too. Like like the stuff that I do in the community is because I don't know. I have more faith in like other people than like myself most times, and so like I think. When I kind of saw that in you, that's when I found like a kindred spirit. And so like seeing this whole thing is like a good like culmination of all that, and seeing like how well this whole thing is running, and week to week, seeing the shows that you guys do and seeing like the creativity that you do is like very, very special. And like I'm always like really proud of like everyone here, like just week to week, even though I'm not involved in it, I'm watching it, on my computer while I'm working. And it's just like it's a very like miraculous, special thing to see like come to fruition.
Oh shit! Now I have to say something nice about you. Okay.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I'm going to though. I'm going to though. You. Oh my god. I honestly was like living a life that very much felt like a like I was a ghost like I was a poltergeist of my own life, and I'd been that way for several years. Like I'd just been floating from one trauma to the next, and life felt pretty like over to me. Like I wasn't taking any joy in life. I wasn't seeing anyone or doing anything outside of Schmoedown, and Schmoedown was just kind of this performance. And when I stayed with you for the first time, I wasn't like expecting that we'd have a connection or whatever, but it was that this font had modern lines where I was going crazy over like picking out the fonts for an hour and a half, and you as an editor were just cracking up. Like you were just laughing at me, and I looked over and I was like, oh wait, this isn't that serious. Like I was going in a Drew spiral where I was like, fuck, shit, fuck. Like what can I do this? Fuck, shit. And like you were looking over and you were laughing, and it was such a relief to like remember what it was like to like be like, oh yeah, like this is silly. And we just immediately had such an easy connection. And I remember the night before I left, for the first time, you telling me about like some of your stuff in your life and opening up in a way. And I remember feeling like, oh shit, no one ever tells me about them. Usually because I'm so busy talking. But like this person's like entrusting me with stuff that's like personal to them. And like that felt like such a revelation. Like it felt like such a new feeling, and cracking up with you and Chance like felt like such a feeling that I hadn't felt in like years. Like
yeah, Chance is a very big part of that.
Chance is a very big part of this whole thing.
Shout out to Chance.
You're making Chance laugh.
Wherever you are.
When you make Chance laugh, you feel very good inside. And the same with you. Like making you laugh is like such a thing that I take pride in, because you're like low key the funniest person I've ever met. And I think that like you are doing an injustice to the world, like by not constantly just saying what's in your head, because you are the funniest fucking person I've ever met. And I love you so much. And we have 2 little doggies together, and it's you're just like my forever person. And I love you, Eric. That's all. And I love you all too. Yeah, that's all.
And on that note,
I don't know if we could top that.
We shouldn't.
I'm over here crying. It's fine. I'm just gonna hide under my skirt. Okay, bye.
so Adelia, where people can find you?
No.
Really quick, because I know we're going on long, but like, what's like another like 5 minutes, like 10 minutes, like that. But can I give you like your birthday gifts like right now? Since I don't know any other like time we're gonna be around other people, so
yeah, birthday gifts.
Do it.
Oh shit! Unboxing. Let's all dry off our tears.
Yeah.
Yeah, please, just fix that. Okay, cool.
Wow.
This is also our official. In case anyone didn't know that me and Eric are a couple. I feel like people don't really think about it, because like, why would they? Like,
I never noticed.
We just like hang out a lot. But yes, Eric took me in when I was like a stray human, and that's how I knew he was going to love the dogs, because he took me in as a stray human who just said, I need to come to your house for like a week and stay for Spectacular, and then lockdown happened. And he was just like chill with it. He was like, that's fine. And I was like, okay, I'm going to have to stay a couple months now. And he's like, okay. Just cool. And it's amazing. Oh, okay, what is it?
This is from Andres. I don't know what it is.
This is from Andre.
The Zoom call is
I'm watching Andres in the Zoom right now just to see what he says or what he does.
Wait.
Hey,
Okay,
stop
Andres,
crying the Zoom call. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, it's me. No, it's Winona Ryder.
I was like, it's cheese.
I really thought you got me a mug with me on it, because she's wearing my dress, I think.
This is I myself am strange and unusual.
It's Winona Ryder from Beetlejuice, saying, I myself am strange and unusual. I love it. I'm going to drink tea out of it every night.
Yeah, she drinks so much tea, so this is
Mom and Hannah, that's also something you didn't know about me. I drink tea now.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Hot tea.
Tea's good.
Don't spill the tea.
Drew, he is smiling ear to ear in the Zoom room right now.
I love it so much. Guys, early this evening, I was like, I don't know what they planned. And again, without being in control of something, I'm not sure if I'm going to like it. But it turns out I love it.
This was no problem. Like a couple weeks ago, I said, hey, Drew, it was like the end of the meeting. We'd like to take over the Sunday before your birthday. Okay. I don't have to do anything? Okay.
I said okay because I don't like to deal with planning stuff. But then when I get closer to it, I was like, wait, what if it's going to have my name on it. What if I don't like it? But it turns out I do. Turns out I love it more than anything. What is this?
These all came in like
These are all gifts?
these are shining.
The shining socks. Yeah. What I always wanted was shining socks. because now I
Like
can
they-
pretend like I'm in the overlook whenever I look at my feet. I put them on right now.
They glow in the dark or something?
No, they're just really cool. I used to have a rug that was this kind of design. I think Hannah still has it. Yeah? Okay, guys, don't worry. We're going to wrap up. And then you said that one day I can look at the Zoom video call that's being...
It is still going. They are waiting for you, Drew.
Yeah, they're all crying like, oh my god.
It's late, but I'm sure they
Snark,
wanna
stop
see-
crying, Snark. Jesus Christ, that's embarrassing.
Hands Across America.
Wow.
Oh, shit. This is May 25th, 1986, Hands Across America, but this is also, what, an Us reference?
Yes.
Is this,
Yes.
is this a reference to Us? Yeah. Not Us like a human being, like Us like the movie Us.
Yeah.
It was perfect. I didn't know it was my birthday.
I hope it fits you.
I'm sure it will.
It's hard to tell that it's
Guess what? It will either fit me or it will look great on me. Those are the two ways shirts fit. It either fits or it looks obscenely amazing. Oh wow! I love presents, guys. This is like unboxing, but even better.
Yeah.
I hate smiling and I hate crying. Those are my two least favorite things to do. So.
It's good to unwind with. Oh, that thing, a mask.
By the way, I also
New masks. Eric, you know how much I love new masks because I never wash mine.
Also The Shining.
Also, The Shining. It's because we watched Doctor Sleep together. It's one of our first things, right?
Yeah, this will go great with your mug. Yeah.
It's the handbook from the recently deceased. Oh, guys, I love it. I don't talk about my love of Beetlejuice a lot because I think it should be taken as a given. But me and Chris Engel bonded very early on our love of the Beetlejuice musical. Lon got me recently, or it was my Christmas present, but he dropped it off a record player, and he also got me the Beetlejuice soundtrack, so I can listen to it on vinyl whenever I want. And I'm still halfway between deciding if I'm Lydia, Delia, or Beetlejuice. I think I'm all three.
You know what that means, Drew? I need to find you Beetlejuice the musical on vinyl.
That's what I have. That's what he got me.
Oh, I thought you were talking the movie soundtrack.
No, he got me the musical, like the whole being dead thing. What's that? Another? Oh shit! It's the final dossier. Oh shit! Because of our.
This was, I guess, it was released after the return.
Oh my god! Because I was not
Nice.
done. You know what's weird is that, like, okay, so Twin Peaks. It turns out in the dossiers, you find out that this is the whole experience of aliens and UFOs, which had nothing to do with Twin Peaks. You find out that like UFOs have always existed in the world of Twin Peaks, but they're not actually about like extraterrestrials. They're about extra dimensional beings, and everything we perceive as UFOs are actually extra dimensional beings that have lived alongside us in an alternate dimension.
Yeah, very appropriate for today.
Yeah, and it turns out UFOs are real, so like maybe that means time is a flat circle. I love it. Look at all these books, Sammy. You want to eat them? Oh wow!
One more coming.
And there's one more coming,
tomorrow, but like, yeah, it's in the mail. This is the last one.
This is the last one?
This is actually the first one that I got you. I thought it was very good.
To Drew, happy birthday. Love Eric Rodriguez. Oh, good. I was wondering which Eric.
Shout out to Warfather.
We mean Vanessa wrote that. Wait,
Or
from where?
Clapton. Could be Clapton.
Or
Oh, that Vanessa. Okay. I was like, from Arizona?
She said it
From the Ozarks? Okay, guys. And then I promise we will end the stream and let everyone go to bed. This has been an amazing birthday experience. Not even stealing 101 dogs and being a fashion queen could live up to this.
We are
Sorry,
going to
Vanessa,
have
I'm
too much
ruining the
trouble for
paper.
next year, right?
Okay. Okay, what's in the box? I have a thing to open things up.
What's in the box? That never turns out well.
If this is Gwyneth Paltrow's head, I'm going to be so thrilled. Oh, it is open. Okay. Thank you. You know what kind of person I am. The kind of person that cannot open a box. What is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's the Midsummer hut as a purse. Oh my fucking god. It's the Midsummer hut as a purse? I love it so much.
The dogs.
Guys, this has been, honestly, fuck Evan Peters.
Yay! We did it! We did it, guys!
Oh my god, is there gonna be like a bear version inside?
We
Oh my god,
talked
there's a
Evan
bear
Peters.
inside! He's there's a bear! Hey, Jake Yakavetta, I know you're probably still not up and you hate this. But you would hate this. He's there as a human bear. Because he's soft. Fuck you, Christian, is the name of the character, not
Jake did stop by earlier to say good night.
Wow,
Happy
imagine
birthday,
that.
Drew.
Keep out.
This is the best thing that I ever owned. Thank you. Dude, that's awesome. And thank you all so much for doing this for me tonight. Gosh, this really exceeded my expectations. I love it so much. And I love you guys so much for putting this together. You guys are my rock. Like, I don't want to sound like I'm doing wedding vows, but you guys, everyone on screen right now is my rock. You are my, like, anchor. You are what's keeping me tethered to the earth from flying away into, like, my hex magic, chaos magic, whatever universe where I just don't do anything except look at random Pokemon cards and think about putting them on the internet and get distracted and then get upset about it. So I love you all so very much. Thank you for doing this.
You're a freaking Nexus being. You know that, right?
I fucking love you all. You guys are all my tulpas.
Well, we hope that you join us in your Zoom room to say
it's okay.
hello to all your adoring fans.
Yeah, if Knock, stop crying. Jesus Christ, Knock. When she comes there.
Stop dropping dimes, Danny. Gosh.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. That's a soft maybe for me, dog. No, of course I'm going to join you guys. And then, God, I don't even feel like doing plugs. I don't even know what I'm going to plug. Plug all your guys' stuff because you guys are all the important people in my life.
Our stuff is your stuff, Drew. We have no life.
That's what I meant.
You can
Plug my
also
stuff
see
for me.
No, Danny, no.
So what are we talking? VideoChronic quiz every Monday and Thursday. Cinema Bias on Tuesdays with Alex Mack. Training sessions for the Patreon. $15 an hour on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Sundays.
Live in the Dark with Videodrew every Sunday night at 8 or 9, depending on how Drew feels.
And next Sunday, we do have Adam the Coyote Collins joining us, which is going to be awesome.
And
we're going
if
to talk to David Lynch.
If you think the celebrating is over, in a couple of weeks, I think it's coming up pretty soon, the 1-year anniversary of Live in the Dark.
I was about to say, I think it actually is the anniversary.
It's coming up.
Because our very first episode was before my birthday because it was before the George Floyd stuff. And that was like first one I did. And then me and Sean had a very long talk about maybe this show isn't going to work in this current climate. And then we found a way to make it work. And it was awesome. And this has been the craziest fucking year, you guys. Yeah, my birthday happened the same day of that incident that changed the world. And like, oh my God, what a crazy year it's been. Yeah. No, I remember Goth IHOP night, the night I really thought the world was over. Like the night of the first protest where I thought like the cops were going to come break down our doors and like kill us all, and being saved only by Goth IHOP and Tom and all you guys in this community. You know, and I remember the 2-hour conversation we had, Sean, about the whole situation and like what we could do with the show from here and how we could use it to like, be a better platform. Night, Mommy. I love you. I want to see you so soon. Your new house looks great.
Maybe you could take that $620 and fly back east.
Well, I my mom for Mother's Day. She's got a ticket to come out here whenever she wants, or I can come out there. I love her Barry Lyndon house. It's awesome.
Great, Mrs. Grant.
Oh, I'll DM my mom a link to the after party, even though she's going to bed. My mom, like Beth May, has eaten 5 edibles and is now avoiding.
Good lady.
That video was hilarious, though.
Drew.
That video was beautiful.
We love you.
We love you guys.
Drew.
Ditto.
I'll see you guys all very shortly at the after party. Thank you to everyone who donated tonight and everyone who came on. This was a huge night for me. It's going right towards my taxes.
Yeah. Woo.
American economy. Hey.
And then speaking of, I know Danny doesn't like plugging himself, but he made some special credits for you tonight for this occasion too.
Yeah, so everybody watch the whole credits. They're awesome.
Okay, let's do it. Night, guys.
Good night.
Someone press credits.